All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day. We're still in the month of May. Today happens to be a Wednesday in the month of May, second Wednesday in the month of May. I'm honored and privileged to have my driver. It's about a week now. We've not had a road show because I didn't have a driver. Last 2 months, I didn't have money to pay my driver, so she went on the strike. We've still not paid her, but we are negotiating. She's charging too much. After all, she should also be enjoying that you are driving a celebrity like me. You know what I'm talking about. Yes. And she's collecting the money too much. And don't think I am broke. If the thing is expensive, I have the right to say it. Welcome to this morning's conversation. But what is my motivation for you today? I want to encourage you that in life, dirty water can also grow plants and grass. And if dirty water can grow plants, the same way clean water too can grow plants and grass. If you don't focus in life, a lot of people will say dirty things about you and it will grow. Don't focus on everything people say about you, even if it's true. Most of you have lost what you are supposed to get because you are listening to people. As you're watching me this morning, you could have been the wife of a certain man with beard, because I've been told that a handsome man is a man with beard whose face is fearful. And from where this message came, I have learned that I am not qualified as a husband to my wife. But instead of me leaving because I'm angry, I've requested that she goes to the mother's house. Be granted, because we have to go and see the father's face if the father has beard. I don't know why they say that if you want to see the future of your wife, look at your mother-in-law. They've never said if you want to see the future of your husband, look at your father-in-law. When they show us our father-in-laws, we will cry for our husbands. The end of father-in-laws are not palatable. They lose the ability to have sexual intercourse, and it's very painful. One day I'll discuss this. How worrisome is it when you have a man who has lost his potency? And how worrisome is it when you have a woman who has lost her libido? Between the two, it will be a conversation. And my motivation this morning is there are 3 stages in life: the past, the present, and the future. Hear me. You might have some control over your past. You might have some remembrance of your past. But it's not always that your past can influence your present. So you know your past. I know my present to an extent, but I don't know my future. Whatever I am doing towards the future is plus or minus that it may be what I'm expecting. My motivation this morning is keep moving. Don't stop. Whatever you are expecting, it will definitely come to pass. The only challenge is that it might be at the wrong time for you, but maybe at the right time by God. Be motivated. Be motivated. Keep working. Keep pushing, because it is possible. It is possible that one day we'll find you at where you have designed to be. It is possible. It is possible. it is possible. This morning, if you're watching me on TikTok, I feel like there's so much sunshine over the video. If that's how you see it, let me know so that I can create some shade on it like this. The sun is brighting. Yeah. So I can't see my face well. If you are not getting pregnant in marriage, and the reason is not because of you, don't worry. The food for thought for today is whatever you are expecting to happen, keep working, keep working, keep working. Whatever you think is your problem, work on it. Don't allow your past to affect your present. It's painful at times that I met you when I got married and told you, Charlie, I know I'm married, but I still want to have you as a baby mama. And you said, over my dead body. I don't do married men. 10 years down the line, 12 years down the line, 15 years down the line, 22 years down the line in marriage, I come to meet you childless, not even with one child. I put the same request back again, and the answer I have is, if your wife will understand. What change? Could it be MFS? Could it be maturity? Don't allow your past to pin you down, not to move for you. I welcome you this morning with MSP30 for all menstrual challenges, menopausal issues. For easy flow, go for MSP30 027709. Makwe ginger honey chips. Makwe ginger honey chips on 0277 609 644. Also, for the men, is Tonga Talit capsules. Tonga Talit capsules. All you need is 1 capsule, 2 capsules in the morning, 2 capsules in the evening. 1 pack, and you will see the body is speaking. This morning, what am I talking about? How to know if she is supportive, how to identify supporting wife. And to the women, how do you support a husband that he will not think you want to become a husband? How do you support that your husband will not think you want to become a husband? But quickly, let's have this quick conversation, because at least my driver is here and she has a lot of things to share with us. You know the reason? Because where she works, there are people there with a lot of creative ideas. She has been to a church where they do, how do you call it? The action aside, how do you say it in English? Suspension. She goes to church that they suspend people. I just want to have your take on this. What is your stand on suspension of people when they get pregnant, while the church is believing that they are not married and they are pregnant, and they suspend them in the church? I don't know how they do it though. I've witnessed 2 or 3, but I don't know. What I met when I visited the church was that they brought the people in front of the church and they were about to marry. And according to them, during their counseling, they asked them and they said they have had sex. And for that matter, they are breaking the rule of the church. So the lady is suspended, and she was pregnant as well. So she should deliver before they will see whether they can marry her. That was my own. But I don't know how your so I welcome you. What is your take on suspension when people are in the church? Not when they're going to rob, but they go to have sex. But the armed robbers are still in the church. No, they are suspended them.
Thank you very much.
Are you aware that what you are saying right now, it can become, there's an English word for it. They can come and look for you and suspend you for what you're saying.
I'm waiting for them.
That you wanted to leave the church.
Yes.
But you stayed because of your mother.
Yes.
And you never wanted to marry anybody in your church.
At all.
No, nobody loved you in your church. That's the thing.
Share. Don't go there.
I am there.
Don't go there.
I am there.
You know that some of the guys reported me to the leadership, the presbytery.
That
I'm playing hard to get.
Wow.
Apparently, about 4 of them had come and I had rejected all of them, and they were all going back to give reports. But nobody told me.
I mean, they were sent by the leadership.
I don't know whether they were sent by the leadership or not.
Because if they are not sent by leadership, how do you give report to the leadership? She's playing hard to get.
So the 4th person is the one who made me discover that this is what is going on.
Oh. Does it mean that your church, they can call you and tell you, this man wants you, so please avail yourself?
Yes.
They can do that in your church?
Yes, they can do that. They
Are you serious?
They can pay you.
In your church?
Especially when they realize that nobody is coming.
They feel nobody is coming. Or you are telling them nobody is coming.
They can see.
Because you brought anybody to them.
You are aging. Maybe you've been in the church for more than 30 years.
Okay.
You are aging, about 40. Okay. You are very active.
Okay.
You are in one of the groups.
Okay.
And they don't see. Okay. They like early marriages. The church, they like early marriages. Okay. So you delay a bit now, they'll start making plans for you.
And when you say like early marriages, they are marrying you early because they have money for you or what?
They don't give you anything. They will give you moral support.
Oh, okay. Oh,
they will give you moral support.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you saw a lot of suspension in your church.
Yes.
Growing up.
Yes.
Did he put fear and panic in you?
It was uncomfortable. It wasn't about fear and panic.
Was it embarrassing?
Yes, very embarrassing.
And how is it done?
So they like to do it when the church is full on Sundays. And
not in a pastor's office.
Sure. But what is the relevance? The only time I saw that time in the pastor's office was when a certain man that was a chief. The man had been ordained as a chief in his hometown and got a lady pregnant.
Okay.
So that one, there was no public display, but they suspended him, and he left the church. He left the church because this fellowship. I'm here to fellowship. I'm here to fellowship.
It's like you are remembering a lot of the things that you are getting frustrated.
I'm here to fellowship, listen to the word of God.
So preach the word to me. What else? I'll repent. I'll repent
with my substance.
Okay.
So where do my sexual life come into play? And at my age, the man I'm talking about was about 40. If about 40, I've gone to impregnate someone. If you look at my status, you still want to disgrace me.
And they had their way. You came for fellowship, so they think they have control over you.
What I'm saying is that my coming to church is to fellowship with you, listen to the word of God, concentrate on now and live my social life.
Okay, so you think that they should live social life for you?
Stay on the pulpit and preach the word.
And allow me to make my judgment.
Yes, allow me to make my decision.
But don't come into my affairs.
Yes.
So, like the life of Akobwa's case, where the father, when they brought, he was, and mind you, Akobwa's case, the man was acting as the father, not a spiritual father. Akobwa was giving to the man as a father. So Akobwa's life was being taken care of by the man. And he was still a pastor of the church that Akobwa was. So when the pregnancy came by the woman, and the woman have to report to him not as a pastor, but as a father, he dealt with him like, he dealt with him as a pastor and dealt with the issue as my son has gone to impregnate somebody. You understand? But right now, others are saying that that's not what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to punish Akobwa, let him stop playing the keyboard, and let the girl stop becoming an usher. He didn't do that. So he's condoning to the act of whatever evil is. How many people have they disciplined that have become better in life?
The truth is that after they discipline you, you move away from
social life.
No social life. It's like you become reserved.
Okay.
After they discipline you, you become reserved because it takes a long time before they allow you to start.
So how long does it take?
It can take 5 years, 10 years. Yes. It is very emotionally damaging. Do that thing they've been doing.
You discipline me and keep me for 5 years.
They don't keep you for 5 years. But I'm talking about your
recovery becomes a long time.
Yes.
Okay. But why are people still going to the church? Why are they still there?
There are a lot of ignorance.
Okay.
Yes.
What is your take on people requesting for you to do a pregnancy test before marriage?
It's not necessary, but
is it to avoid blessing a woman who is already pregnant?
What is wrong with blessing a woman who is already pregnant?
God frowns on it.
Where is it written in the Bible?
Well, after I finished Bible school, I've not seen that scripture, but at least I can.
It's the doctrine of the church. Not that
it's a dogma. What the church creates is called a dogma. Doctrine is what is biblical.
Doctrine is biblical.
Yeah, things that God has given, the pillars of what God has given us from the Bible. A dogma is the pillar of the church. The rules.
Okay, so it's a dogma.
It's a dogma. It's not a doctrine.
It's a dogma. That is why at a point I wanted to leave the church.
Why? Because you want to go and sin, you want to go and get pregnant or something.
No, a lot of the things don't make sense to me. So
but you were raised from that place.
Yes.
From children's service, teen service, you got to women fellowship.
Fellowship.
Oh, okay. But you went through the rank from children's service, teen service to youth service.
Yeah.
So you are indoctrinated with these things, is that right?
Yes.
But it was suffocating you.
Yes.
You didn't like it.
At all.
But your parents saw it as the best way of modeling you.
Yes.
So you think that HIV/AIDS test, pregnancy test, has never helped or is not helping?
If you are pregnant, you know. Your partner may know. But HIV is something that may be hidden and may not be known. The church is not qualified to keep such information.
Okay.
So they shouldn't ask for it. If I go and do HIV tests, and the kind of people in the church, they get to know, the leaders, they can easily release the information without, yes.
It was alleged that this man died because of the information being spread around when he attempted to marry. What's his name? It was alleged that he was diagnosed of HIV positive as a result of making attempt to marry in a certain church. And the news spread, wow.
That's the church.
And that is what killed him.
The leaders we have, the elders, the deacons and the deaconesses, you can't trust them with such information. So they shouldn't ask for it.
So you think it's wrong.
It's wrong.
But they think they're doing the right
They can't keep confidentiality.
The church cannot keep confidentiality
At all.
Don't you think the church wants to use as a deterrent for others?
To do what?
Not to do the same thing.
Look, the church is there to build your spiritual life. You should live the social life and the rest to whom it belongs. Concentrate on only spiritual life.
Okay. So you are with those of us who are believing that when you are in a church and you are pregnant, it is not an information to go to the pastor, but to the family. So if somebody impregnates you in the church, they shouldn't bring it to the pastor. They should go to your family.
Yes.
Even when the person is a church member.
Yes. They should go to the family. What has the church got to do with family issues? We shouldn't allow the church to mingle in our family issues. Poking their nose into things that don't concern them.
We have done that one already, right? Now, the family determines the way we do things.
One time, a family lost their loved one, and the person was a member of the church. So the family had to come see the church, inform them officially. When they set the date, they have to come and then do the final meeting. When they came to do the first meeting, somebody passed a comment that they have to pay ABCD as they prepare for the burial. And the leader of the delegation asked the church, the presbytery, that pay ABCD for what? He got angry and told them if they lie, they shouldn't come to the phone. They will bury their dead body. They come and say, sorry. They beg and cancel all that they say they should come and pay. Why? We are bereaved. We are coming to inform you that this is how the funeral will be. We are only coming to inform you. You are not, we are not under you. For you to feel pompous and start behaving as if without you, we can't bury our dead body. Don't come. He gave it to them. That was the end. They didn't speak about all those things they were talking about again. So we shouldn't allow the church to mingle in family affairs.
You know, the other
giving them too much space.
And the other part to that, for example, I'm going to get married to you, that they ask somebody to police you.
Hey, it's very common in my previous church. You know that it's not even the church. Sometimes it's not the church that asks for the police, you know.
But it's part of the training of the people in the church.
Yes.
So it's the church. Because if the person can bring the information and you can use the information, do you understand? If the person can bring the information, you can use it. Then what we're talking about? So it's the church. That they are going to get married, and somebody will say, I saw her and the guy they are going to get married standing at 37.
Yes. What's the meaning of this?
Picking car together.
You are finished. Then you will never get married. They will call for meeting.
And there are people in the church who are 38, 40, they are not getting married.
You know that those who give that information, I know two ladies, up to today,
they are not married.
They are not married. They will be spy on people, they themselves. Now they are looking for marriage. Why are you spying on someone? You have become a spy. Demonic spy agent.
And they will use it against you and can suspend you to disgrace you.
This one, they will not suspend you.
They'll stop the marriage.
They will delay the marriage. They will frustrate you with the marriage proceedings. Go and come, go and come, go and come. They can call you for a meeting before the press. That is the one I don't like. You come and sit before the presbytery
to explain why you were standing at 37.
Are you the one who feeds me? Do you know where I sleep? Do you know what I eat? Hey.
So the suspension thing that they are doing, So there was a church that the man of God's wife died, and the only son they have just got married. Can you imagine that the day they came to do dedication of the child, that day they suspended the mother, like the wife, the son, and the wife who was breastfeeding. That according to the presbytery, by calculation, when they got married, she's not supposed
to have
given birth at this time.
What will you get from it?
Till today, the lady has not recovered.
Yeah. What will you get?
She has dressed white and came to come and thank God for the childbirth. And when they finish dedicating the child, they say, "Asem or say anything." Sofuba now wale. Also, mommy, a man could pay you. About the same, and I'm assuming corn and wow. Not just a mudada, sorry. I'm when him say, "Yan is sour." It's your neck. Ya trim was saying, "When you got to nature." I was sitting down, and the pastor was happy.
It's a dogma.
And I told him, this thing he has done.
It's a dogma. To affect the lady.
It's not right.
You don't take it. The lady
later have to manage the lady.
Pregnant again.
The child was getting sick because he was giving breast. He was breastfeeding with pain. Till today, the girl has not recovered. And because the husband is up and coming pastor, because it's that sort of this thing is not good. Well, I wanted to have a take because she has experienced it many times. I don't know if you have also experienced such a thing, but Amarejua says that me and women fellowship are like paralyzed. Hey. Count me out as a member of this church. You will go and marry. Yes. Thank you. Ni Akweti, thank you for coming. All right. So my discussion today is very simple. How do you identify a supportive woman? How do you identify? And you too, for you, the women, how do you support a husband so that the husband will not think you want to become a husband? How do you do it?
So the man has the basic responsibility in the house.
Okay.
Like providing shelter, clothing, food, and occasionally he's supposed to be giving you stipends for the money. Money for food. Let me put it that way. And then the utility bills. So
everybody says they will stop the church.
They will stop the church.
I didn't even go to read it.
And I can confidently tell you that the church is one of the biggest church in Ghana. Church I'm talking
so they don't
about.
Fear losing a member.
They don't fear losing the members. They're not afraid. They don't fear losing the members. They always get members. The local
market women.
The local members. Okay. That is their target.
But they've opened an English branch now.
There are English branches everywhere, but they don't practice these kind of things.
So they are English churches. This is not allowed.
No.
You cannot go there with that. But it's still the same church. But you tell us how to support your husband.
So I was saying that anytime the stipend is not coming, you are off.
No, the sun is too hot. The sun is too hot. So the phone is off. The application is off because the sun is too hot. Oh, exactly. Sorry for those of us. The sun is too hot this morning. So it has affected two applications. Wow. Every time people need this sun. It's hot. I saw it coming, but I didn't know what to do. Okay, so Akosia Edu said that that's why a lot of abortions and had action come from the church. There are a lot of abortions that come from the church. Okay. Sex education teachings are as wrong teachings.
Vale.
That I do. So we are sorry. The phone is hitting up. We are very sorry. So sorry because the sun stopped us and my dear driver was doing justice to the topic. All right, so we're listening to you. You're giving us a rundown on supporting a wife and supporting a husband that he will not come up to believe that you want to become the husband in the house. Yeah, but thank you very much for staying with us. Thank you so very, very much. And I must say, Wabekaya, cute lips. But I be like, cute lips. Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, so please, what I wanted to ask is not really about the topic you are today, but about my marriage. I'm married for getting to 4 years now.
You're married for to what?
Almost
Your line is not straight. Can you position yourself well, please?
okay.
And speak out small.
Please, can you hear me now?
Okay.
Hello, please, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I've been married getting to 4 years now.
4 years.
And when I was getting married, my dad is a man of God, and I'm also married to a man of God.
Oh, so you're married to a pastor, and your father too is a pastor.
Yes. Yes. And during the marriage, my father wasn't around, and he was in the US at then. And so he used to talk to my husband on phone to get to know him and stuff. So when we were getting married,
who was talking to your husband on phone?
Yes.
You were talking to your husband to get to know him.
No, my father.
Okay.
Yes. So when the time for marriage came, he told my mom to do this, to do that, do that. Yes. So my mom did everything that we were supposed to do. The night before the day we were about to get married, he started he started talking plenty that the marriage we are about to marry, he doesn't even know the man very well, and we are giving they are giving their daughter in hand in marriage. And I was like, oh, Daddy, but you already know this person. When we were planning everything, you knew it. So where from all these things? He has prayed and he's not getting any feedback. And I was like, all this time, you prayed and you didn't get feedback, and you've already given us the mandate to get married. And the night before the day we are about to get married, you started wahala. You talked plenty. No problem. The day of the wedding, I think after we got married, he says, why has my mommy allowed me to go on honeymoon with the man? So they called us on phone that I should come back home.
After the marriage? Was
Yes.
it after, was it civil marriage, traditional marriage, or which one?
That was traditional. That was traditional because he said that in Ghana our tradition is traditional marriage. That's white wedding. He doesn't go for it. If we like, we should do white wedding, but for him, what is important for him is the traditional. And the traditional too, we have to sign in court. So we told him that the court said we can't come and do the court.
Sorry, you're welcome in our class. So go ahead. I'm now welcome again. Go ahead.
Okay. Unless we finish the traditional before they can allow us to sign in court.
Okay.
So he was like, okay, fine. But until we go and sign in the court, he won't let me go with the man. I should stay home.
After the traditional marriage?
He didn't say anything. Yes.
Hey.
After that day, he really insulted my husband on phone. He insulted my mommy, like so angrily. He said a lot of things. All what I had to do was apologize to my husband. That was all what I was doing because I had nothing else to say. So that night we went, but the next day I had to pack my things and come back. I had to pack my things and come. My mom to be safe because anything that we do, he says it is my mom that is doing it. Everything that we do, he says it's my mom. So for their peace also, I had to come. And my husband was like, he's okay. He just wants peace, so I should go back. So my father's point was that I'm not done with school. I'm in a nursing school. I'm not done with school. And my mommy has pushed me to go and get married. And I was like, Daddy, about the marriage, if you haven't given the mandate, I can never get married. So from all this wahala and today this, today that. So counselor, I stayed home and waited almost a year, getting to 2 years, for him to come back from US. And I told him that by grace, I'm pregnant, so I want to go and stay with my husband. He said, okay. Even that day that I was leaving, he was complaining.
So let me get this. Let me get this one. Excuse me, let me get this one. So the guy got married to you.
Okay.
Your father refused you going to live with the guy. And after 1 to 2 years, you are impregnated by your father, or
no.
Who impregnated you? I like that part.
My husband.
And so once your father says don't go, your husband was still chopping in the air.
Which got him angry.
It got him hungry that I didn't know see me and you what in yen saba.
Yeah.
You know, so the one out there, the nurse. Nurse is because it come on.
Mario, my wife.
Then said, why that's now passing me my bear money in you. Now passing me my bear money in you. Mon channel. Move continue the channel. Say it in one more call bear money feel.
Oh no, sister. But the DNS say or no, that was Senka or Pesa or Nibbe, a Casana, or no, as a man of God, and when never be a was a man, now on the ministry, no Bema or no ministry yet. No, but also,
do you know about Mabema? What about Mabema? But over power Bema or ministry no dada. Over Bamba no ministry no dada.
There be no money make you
I mean get to now papa pe Obama penya obetuma babe abeto ministry no so awano.
After ministry, Yamesa or Messua, it was a mini or no ye ministry, and it's a ministry.
Matthias here, what meet you? And I feel 2 years now, if you now ben you mena, okay, just say when you no say day.
I 2 years, me worry, and at the next day, a COVID, a in a buy, and it's now your fee. It's a COVID man in a call back to school. It's me call back to school, and I need that buy, and I'm a fair, a bet now fee.
Okay.
It's a midify bet now fee. Me woye ni bufo nyina ne say that still mean to me in real school year because I come in final year and I make a chain say school na mean we and any problem because say meant me I'm passing me wasi no I'm only proof me job 2 times I'm a worry meeting na me come wasi asema on fee me into me kunu po and the mammy culture was a register because now me both say me mean sure was beam into me couldn't register mammy culture was in my passing but in nursing school baby I'm want to say otra obetran omomudi wichi into me or my only walk in the petrol into still no me school no and call at stake even if I'm pregnant to cry now and come me real school now I still have to come and stay home 1 year before I have to write licensure into the pregnancy won't stop my school. The same thing. Martin said that.
You
know, and you will mind in your and I own your school, and I'm in Guam, and I'm in Jessica, and as a candidate in Guamba, and I'm a ministry in Sosa, many one, and I'll be a flower, and I then to say in some baby, and I area with me. Otimika kakwa Bema kwa siampeni na sida Bema kwa siampeni kan kaso ye Bema kwa siampeni ya uki enkenyo no a license ya u kasa se na me course kun ke ka me ne wa enka ba ta afi kwa ni dia ka me samba be twa wasi no ka me nye school ye into company sign na wa ba na twi efi mumba me school a me ye adwuma sikamba me ka be support ni nya enka still ka me go to see 0.1 now. What's the daddy? I'm a channel. That's how I learn me, and maybe na ya worry to say, now a fresh of way, now I can't do better. Near daddy, I do be a kind of say, Omopayacho, Yendi, and dear Opia canon. And today be not
What with you?
Because a baby and up for any catching so for a mother be on turning about a wood jano money papana because a nasty and nasty but nasty.
Tina can afford 2 and afford 2 kunu for say. O jawa wale send our buy and wow. But Oba Pana and Casano, they are all yeno. Or yet they are born who buy another day. It is a see a sampa or how pa any day.
only but because of a relationship now, a building with people a phone and by any say only any ministry what I say.
Okay.
Because beginning was willing to.
Okay. And you see a problem pa anything. A problem pass is here anything.
The problem is the person sounds like, is it right to send oil in the sun? What's the partner?
I don't know, but Mpempino, ya papa no mo yes anya manyame ya. E ko fan se bebre e de bre ye. Enkanka ye nya anti omo asentem a na aye bi de ho. Na wedding fie say time papa ye de oye.
I was 26 by then.
You're 26. So his concern was that he should finish school.
Yes, yes.
And I think that concern was right, or was it wrong? Were you the first daughter?
Yes, yes, yes.
So,
but counselor, my own was that that was he shouldn't have habit in the first place.
So your problem is that he accepted the marriage. If you could have said no, you won't go. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yes.
But he accepted it, and later on he realized that he has made a mistake. Okay.
That is it. But he doesn't accept that he says the mistake is for me and my mom.
Okay. So your worry right now is that what he's doing, is it right? So till date, he's still fighting you. Besi and then Ogusu no ekwana. Oh, this lady's lying. Online in yanti corner somebody you inquiry request. Corner request na somebody you online in. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, our discussion is how to identify a supportive wife. And we are saying that how to become supportive to a husband. That a husband will not take it that you want to become a husband as a wife. How are you? It's good to be a celebrity. That everybody wants to greet you. You know, I'm gonna be a celebrity so that you shall be greeted. Abner, are you there? I think I saw Abner. All right, so Abner is not there. Whoever is there can unmute yourself and let's go. What? How do you support a husband as a woman that the husband will not take it that you want to become a husband? And a man, that's your angle. How do you support a husband? So who is there? Let go. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think supporting a husband for him not to feel like
you want to become the husband.
Yes. What I do is sometimes somebody say the mouse say this is money for the week. Whatever money you put down, I take it. When I go to the market, I add up.
Okay.
Without letting him.
Okay.
Yes. And there are a lot of things I do that he's not even aware of me doing.
Okay.
At the end of the day,
okay.
Yeah, please. Sorry, I was attending.
Okay. Sorry, please say a command after the beep.
You Some men are like that. Maybe they always say we
Men are like what?
Always say we he feels watching the human face. And at the end of the day, you even think that you are becoming proud. Like right there the show because you are the one doing it. Sometimes it's not like that, but whenever he feels pride at the show. So in my opinion, I think you should do it without his notice. What you can do it. Sometimes you will even pay. So even if you can pay bills, sometimes if you have enough to even pay fees of manner, you can go to their school and pay. Believe me, it is still a scar for the next day. And it's a man pressure if it is in a way that the school will not be calling him, we need fees and that. What it's also still there's money there. There's still money in the school for the kids. Until you can do all this without his notice.
But are you aware that immediately you go and pay fees without a notice of your husband, it becomes a form of disrespect to him? Because I go to my school, I go to the school of my children to go and pay fees, and I'm told that, oh, their fees have been paid. Then they went to check the book, only to find out that it was paid by my wife, and I'm not aware.
I said something that counselor, I have a school. There are a lot of parents who comes to you and say, "Me, share fees with me, but my patron can't share man or the budget."
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes on.
No, but you know what? Do you know what that means?
No.
Because if you're going to tell the headmistress that you are going to pay the children's fees, but don't tell me that their father that you have come to pay. What picture have you painted? No, what picture have you painted to the headmistress about me?
Oh, say you will definitely come. But they are not at that moment. We have fun as a parent or man who's a man normally. They are must put down in their man. If there is a notice that Obano will need him and son of Bethany.
No, Obano who notice her. Mabel, Miss Rewo. Obano who notice her. Why don't you draw the attention of the man? Miracle school. Yeah, the school fees. Yeah, the school fees are say you have the money. Then you go to my children's school, go and pay their fees, and tell the headmistress, say, don't let my husband know I've paid. When he brings the money, collect it and put it down so that we can use it for the next step. And I'm saying, do you know the picture you have painted to the headmistress? That's right.
No, that one when I said this, I told you I want to school myself. And this thing, it's something that happens. The fact said,
oh, she's giving us a pop. Why are you disturbing her? She's giving us a pop. Oh, I don't know where sir. A pop concrete say. Yes.
Yeah, the fact say when they come, I will say, Obano was that's what you understand. Obano was kind of busy.
Me tiasio. What do you mean? I say.
Actually, your husband said, okay, me was there's a problem there too.
Why is there a problem?
Yeah, problem is I know what this has said.
Why is there a problem? Why is there a problem?
Sometimes they feel inferior, especially when they don't.
No, how would you? No, hold on. No, hold on. You see, when you say we feel inferior, are you not making us inferior?
No.
That is what I'm asking. The first question is saying, me money school fees mean tuaye. Ma kose mi ko tua. Me yiri ako school num. Oni headmistress no. Ako di nkomo se o tua. Me ba me mo nka nkyere mi se wa tua. And I'm bisa say, yes sir. How would the headmistress feel about me? That is where I want us to discuss before we move to where, because are you not making me inferior like Sana Walker? Because What I didn't have you in Jessica. Me could first can buy. Mese bitua, or basso betua, men can't share the same abetua. A kunu bay na wale. What picture are you painting to the headmistress? For me too. For
around this time, okay, that's kind of the Bible to us. Meanwhile, I can't want to hear the public. And so about the public, but all what you are so person is kind of on the torch in this car. Into the beach, young of the but beach, I said, I'm in Jacka, every second year the badge, mommy. If you grant you,
okay, maybe rich wife, you are in a school. It's another other boy. The question is, how would the headmistress feel about me, the husband, whose wife has secretly come to pay the fees?
Okay, I stand in the position of the headmistress now. I don't feel anything about the husband because at that moment, no abandoning as you can policy or work a catch any say, okay, me was come my coach. You know how men are obi or them
how are we? Is it wrong? Yes. If they sack the children, if they sack the I'm coming, please. If they sack my children from school for no payment of fees, would they die? Are they the first to be sacked from school?
No, at the end of the day, maybe yes.
Into no, a bad young posse, you better come on the baby if you are born, no kids garbage me.
It's the other now for Sikani Mammy sent from Gotia.
Oh, yeah, sir, counselor.
Hey,
sir.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Oh, said that. That's the problem. What's the problem? Not you can want services here and say, what coach you are? They feel say you are taking the position of the husband in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And at the end of the day,
my lady,
pride of the show.
And you see, I see pride. There be also I see your pride. I have pride. Me mbani school fees. Me mbani school fees. I am school fees. But me na me tear fees. Now we work for me check kutia. And yes, I could cheer. I had Mr. Snipo by being said, why be cheer because my most carry a bit here. But who call and catch head mistress? They say, me cheer me kruba. Catch and say, and cheer. Or bad, not just can. What are you doing?
Yeah, head mistress, when you said there are a lot of responsibilities, our profanity, so it is not only the fee, so it's in a way the woman is helping him.
So why are you helping? No, why are you helping without my knowledge? Because I walk to the school.
There's a problem.
What is the problem? Bema me ba be kasa bema twa emma ne kasa to buase emma ne wo fila bema me ba ho because here condition fair owner me tie ko
me say me fast can share me kunu sem say chiko to ya yamba school fee David me me yes ade
adai.
And how will he feel? So, or just guy from the year on Marco Gianni.
Counselor.
More Beman in Cape One, Kaiti said, you saw the Casa White Bema.
Counselor.
Casa.
Missy, maybe I can't say, I say, Mega say, it's a view, Mega to Timu because the more our reaction. Now, man, they reach the men more than
why not the team here than me and now wine? Because we are lucky pass. We are lucky pass and the class people in here. We're jamming now. We catch them 17 years. Abna, what would you wire?
Because Oban, you can't like Oban, we read the house. She managed the house. She has read look into the house. They realized that at that moment, you know, school So she thought of it, okay, fine. It's like deposit. Mami fan go to work. As at when the man gets the money, so good, yeah. It's the same thing. And one, and yes, OG or manage money every day. And yes, OG money every day. It's just helping. And the you, the man, who got it and who can you should be proud of your wife. You should be proud of your wife. And yes, Ubeka say, OG,
it's the other than me with you, no. I don't think I'm here with you, no.
Against it, you are against it, say. I didn't know, say, oh, put you, and say, we no man say 1, 2, on board 3, or you were doing. There be all wow, engine on see, man, we have buff for no.
Now, one last one, one last one, one last one. Because father said, hello, Boami. So why is she helping me at the blind side to disrespect me? What do you mean? I walk to the school. Hello. I walk to my children's school. I've gotten money. Hold on. I've gotten money to go and pay my children's fees. I walk to the school to pay, and the headmistress says, "Oh, their children's fees have been paid already. Their mother came here to pay 3 months ago." Do you know it's disrespect?
Oh no!
Is that help?
Your wife.
Is it help?
Oh, say my next time over here, mommy. That's
are you correct or wrong?
That is it.
No, are you correct or wrong? Now and your back to your fees. Maybe I can't the next time I go to here. I should go to the school of my children before I know that my wife has paid the fees. What picture have you painted about me to the headmistress? And you are still married to me? And you are still married to me? Are you serious?
The headmistress is a woman. The headmistress is a woman, and she will understand
that you are married to an irresponsible man.
No. That's not how the headmistress will think.
But how will the headmistress think?
How the headmistress will think.
How will he think?
She will think that, oh, that's a good wife.
So if it's a good wife, why can't the good wife tell me? Why can't the good wife tell me? So why are you married to a man who is a Humaswo?
Hello.
Yes, you do.
Oh, there is an echo. Why the other echo? Why the other no? Oh, who is echoing us? Okay. Yanko, wife, Kasa, rich wife, Kasa, Yanko. When I had mistress, now we are with. Yes, call.
I want to go into the Bible. When they went to the Bible.
Oh, where is the echo? Okay. Do you know what you should do? Go and come. Just drop down and come back. That's why the echo is coming.
Okay.
No, you, rich wife. I think the one going to the Bible is the one. Rich wife. Now continue talking. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, when Abigail here. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but when I think it was David.
Yeah, it was David.
To do something to Abigail's husband or something.
Yes.
And what response did Abigail give? He said, "My husband is a foolish."
Yeah, that was Nabal. Nabal was married to Abigail.
As I know, Abigail was trying to. Yes. So after that time, Abigail was trying to save Nabal from whatever was coming.
By insulting Nabal to David. Is that what you're saying? Me Krudo Jimmy for Fanny channel is saving me. Telling my fellow man that I'm a stupid man.
problem in the house, problems on what, and officer, and you think you have money, so you don't respect. You know, man, how's that? That is how they respond to issues like this. When you get money, you don't know how to talk. That's like you do. You see when you see when you're 18.
No, but do you yourself, when a man say you got money, so you don't know how to talk, is he lying? Do you know how to talk?
Yes.
Do you know how to talk?
Sometimes it's because one was so was
because money answered all things.
Oh, and sometimes it is not true.
Ah, what is the lie about it? A man in any sika omumbu omukunu. Baby.
Sometimes when you the same thing you will say, the same thing you will say will not provoke the man. But when you that same thing will provoke him.
Yes, but at the end of the day, sister, no Quran said there is a way to talk to a man. Because men and women say no man will take a finished product. Every man takes raw material. So when you're dealing with a man on the basis of raw material, not a finished product. The children's fees must be paid. I've not disputed that fact. We have to pay the fees. But I am trying my best to go and look for the money to pay the fees. Then you got some of the money. I'm not saying give to me. You decided to go and see the headmistress to pay the fees so that the children will not be sacked from school. Brilliant. But when you want to do that payment, you did it at the blind side of me, your husband. What picture have you painted to the headmistress about me? That is where I want you people to explain to me. And you are a headmistress.
Now, okay, so what will be the difference? Me catch you, man catch you. At the end of the day, I won't pay.
No. One sec. Say me ira go to your fees. Now me go school room they are called top here pa. A different. Said the minim say me iri entu aye enti me work alcohol. The man of the house, Mr. Lutrot, is in the building, coming to pay the fees of his children. Lo and behold, the wife has come to pay the fees and told the headmistress, don't let my husband know. When he comes, collect what he will bring and save it. Because the money I'm using to pay is not my money. But because I don't want the children to be sacked from school.
Because
what are we talking about?
Because she knows you are capable. She knows that you are capable. You can still come and you will still pay.
So why do you go ahead of me? Who have sent you? No, who have sent you to go ahead of me? Hey, rich wife. You see my topic today.
Oh
people will not understand my topic, but say, how do you support a wife that you don't? How do you support a husband that he will not see you becoming a husband in future? And this is a typical example that rich wife just brought to us. That my wife will go and pay the fees of my children and will not tell me. I only go to the campus and I am told that you have a chair. And you still want me to come and marry such a woman?
My place, it is not refundable. I don't even give the money back to the ladies. But on no better choice, for two next time. At the end of the day, money they are always safe because there is a money there. Say you pass a baby pamon, they have still paid.
Madam, your pamon kwala school fees are who are now.
Because I am pamon who will fear me show.
And your pamon mini fear. Your pamon kwala mini fear. Miss Rao, your pamon and kwala meet fees in the this step me to what happened to negotiating in a school so that your children will not be sacked? What happens to it? Is it not part of the regulations of GES?
If negotiated, if not paid,
no. Yes, I go and negotiate that I come and pay. So please don't sack my word. Is it not part of the preparation?
Yeah, it's a part.
So what I say? So am I supposed to be forced to come and pay school fees?
Negotiating and paying. Which one weighs much?
I came to negotiate to tell you that I'll come and pay because things are not okay with me now. And you accept it. And whilst I'm coming to negotiate with you, my wife has passed my back and has come to pay.
That one is wrong.
What are we saying?
Your wife could have given the money to you to go and pay, instead of your wife going into the school to pay, because you have already negotiated with the heads of the school that things are not going so well, so you will pay later. And your wife going behind you to pay, meaning your wife has exposed you.
This is what I'm asking them. They don't want to speak the truth.
Yeah.
I'm asking them that how would the headmistress see me? So my wife has gone to pay the fees. Me, I don't know.
You know the discussion was, how can you do something to help your husband?
How do you support your husband for him not to feel that?
Yes, for him not to know, say, for him not to feel, say, you are becoming a husband.
But this one you did shows that you want to be a husband.
Anyway, I'm just hosting you.
Efia Papa B. Now hear me. Efia, Mebao, rich man's wife or rich wife, or not rich man's wife, or a rich wife. So automatically she's a rich man's wife because once she's a wife, she has been married to a man, so she's a rich man's wife.
Please, my husband is rich. My husband's name is Rich.
So I'm saying that once you are rich wife, you are Richard's wife. Means that.
So I'm rich wife.
So you are rich wife. Congratulations.
Yes.
Shall I go and come again? Oh no. Is this one? Charlie, Yano Beko. So hear me. My question is, I've not paid my children's fees, so I've come to you as the headmistress to negotiate and plead with you that give me 2 months, I'll come and pay.
Yeah.
So next month, Minyeska, madam, 3,000. Now be 1,005. No, see you say, Matthias here. But time I'm in negotiation with me. Me abetua dada. Does it mean she's a supportive wife?
No. Then any discussion banner or head
Semi crew. I'll see us. Some school no refund this camera.
Oh, okay.
Almost school fees paid are not refundable, but can be kept in your wallet. It's a quarter wallet. You say, "Uncle, fees maybe." And I'm me pleading with the headmistress. Things are not okay with me. Akufo-Addo has not paid my contract that I did with him, and it has cost me not to become okay. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, the difficulty in the house, it is the support of my wife that we even eat in the house. So I want to plead with you that I'll come and pay. Then my wife has already come to pay the fees. What about you?
Okay, no, I said something. We do that so that pressure the double man.
And I want to say, why you pressure fee me so?
No. Me too. I said there's no way the school will call you again.
They don't say. Me, one thing them can say. Me say me the school nika. Omo frame you. Omo and frame you. Me the headmistress no calling come up because me the car. So pressure now when you feel me so no. How will I know say when you pressure feel me so?
Guilty conscience,
when you're guilty conscience, a responsibility of a father.
Responsibility, exactly.
So where's the guilty?
Because and when
I have gone to negotiate with the headmistress. Say, man, Kolani books, mommy. Remember, and I had this just see you. Nyame mo ye din kakra enti mame 3-4 months na betu I just see you enti had this just am na akokasam and kwala na ye mpam omo no it's not because somebody has paid but because the headmistress has a memorandum of understanding with me. And I come back to tell you my wife said and I me call kwabna mu school adwo mo ho na me de teacher nkokasa say Oma me medical class and anyama. And I see, oh, and your TSC Mawana, or TSC, oh, my mistress need your fun. Now you come off fine. That's what go to ya. We are born some papa. When you have Mr. Senior, we are begging for papa. So how do you support? You see this one, you have supported the husband and disgraced the husband. What's that here? It's a rich wife.
I think the best way you can support your husband is to give the money to him to go and pay, rather than you going to the school to go and pay. Yes, Anna, I said you've shamed your husband. School rather will say,
maybe where's it? Was it the woman casa? Was it? Are they?
That is it.
Are they? But I won't try. Momo Bianca and Baguaco. I didn't know 1 year. Lily Mawen Casa. I didn't know. All
right.
David. Hey, mommy. Maybe, mommy. Lily, mommy. Not one go to ya if I home. There was a move at you. You were quiet discussion by myself. And now my chair will be one bed, one once. I may say, a man doesn't take finished product but takes raw material, because a man was created to manufacture. So if you tell me, say, oh, discussion Berman Sema, a man feel belated. Now, so discussion Berman Sema, their conversation behind the money makes the man feel say, this money you are taking, Kwabna, M17 to your fees, and then I say, but your back pay, it's my GBM, I said, give a coach your Kwabna Modian. Next week, we banam the Akanakutia, Yamongua, the Omame, I can go some amateur Kafra. It's a few going down. How do you support your husband without becoming a man? Now, so this come on me and make me medi on ye.
But I mean, what is say over the years, no Bema nani to your fees, no, nothing even my idea mana. And nothing stops you, so this kind of Bema and so on Concotia. And a Bema shouldn't say any responsibility. And do this kind of manner purposely for the school fees. There's no way a Bema could this kind of.
Maybe so.
How does the man explain to you, say, Sikana would demand one Guchia, Tinia Pamunkorano? I say,
Abna Okoya Waba, Yama Kwaba, Uja Mohana Krabi, and Quebec said to me a day. I mean, Jamisa, Abna, your problem is, how do you support a man as a wife that the man will not feel that you want to become a husband? How do you support? And we had rich wife who is a headmistress and was telling us all the things you can do to support your husband. And she says one of the things you can do to support your husband is, like, for example, your husband is hard up not to be able to not to pay fees, and then you pass behind him, could go and pay the fees, and tell the headmistress, say, "Man can't change him to Oba Giano Soto." That is where we are. Abna, what is your take? How do you support a man? Talk about the school fees first before you go.
School fees aspects, no. Over the years, in them and because of issue being this term, bear money to win. No, banana make this come with Tiano. The Canada Mouse, so Colani school fees, no, Martina Gababi being saying, the one who I say, oh, Abna Kunokutia. Let's see why. And I can say, remember, good can already be south, so some good tea, and I can first come in one of good here. So I mean, who believe they are belittling you? So no one looks like I say, oh, I've been should come up with here. Of course, I'm good to Marco here. Of course, I'm going to I support you. What about in the aspects? What is kind of my and all good here?
And also,
and I want this kind of man now go to an dear FAO.
Nobody are wrong. Answer all this kind of
Debut. My question is what the crown for at them? I guess some who lock it down. FAO chairman do crown for. Who do crown for what it? Debbie ultra rich wife, which means richest wife. I wouldn't say rich at no year crown for.
No, can't till. In man or more bears had any big now. It's not like they do it because no.
But why do they do that?
They do it because most of them no crap. After that time, the money in this cat. What is kind of manner? If you are not the quite or the back or yeah,
I need me to say that. I think about investment. Maybe not
when they come to their office, most of them have issues. Most of them have issues. On bench or power fee, on bench or back. It is said if fear in talk, there will be peace, no, or fees.
But are you aware, rich wife? Are you aware that these fees you go to pay will bring confusion at home?
How will it bring confusion?
I am not aware. I am not aware. You're going to pay my children's fees. I am not aware. Okay. Entity me that say. Hey, let me clap for you girls. You are good. My dear. And some bonum. Miss Ramo, rich wife, but Tommy, but Miss Ramo, and Mam Watcher, I at Chedada, but the Mensah to Messiah. A Chedada for Monfancha, Miss Samuel girls. A Chedada for Mensada Messiah.
That's it, Papa.
Chedada for
our experience.
Old point. Chedada. Shimomo. Na gbemi na buana gbemi egbemi so gbemi egbemi. So let listen to yourself. I am going to my child's school and I'm sitting with the headmistress. Madam, rich wife, thank you for the support of my children. I know usually I'm supposed to pay the fees before they enter, but I've not gotten the money. I want to come and negotiate with you that give me by the end of June, so I pay. But I will plead with you that you give them the books, I beg you, so that they will not be ostracized in class. Then rich wife says, oh, sir, oh, Reverend Lutrot, okay, don't worry, I agree. Please, just be faithful with your June. Say, oh, it's just some small condition. Maybe before June, I'll come and pay. And he says, thank you. Then I come home. When I go home, no, I said, hi, babe, today, you know what I did? Charlie, I don't want the children to be stuck from school. So I went to their headmistress today. She's a nice person who went to negotiate. And she's giving me up to June to come and pay. And my wife says, wow, she's done well. Whilst my wife has gone to see Rich Lab and they have paid the fees. Now, whilst I'm sitting, as I'm sitting in front of the headmistress who has collected the fees for my wife, how does she see me? That's my question. What? How does she see me?
No, he won't see you
Call.
This is my first time.
Monto Obuasi, first timers for Monto Obuasi. Hello, first timers. Obi about first time bia odeka eti bobwa gift nanu na two gifts so your first time. One the car said that they na you buy one ba fi na wo ba enti wo ba late na amban tab ubetua ko mitio. Why are there gift no here buy? Eti to Obuasi ohima meba ohima to Obuasi enkomo ne say den na be ya boa bema a bema no wo de be boa no awade mu a ohun se wo pese odane etire ana ekunu ena ma me ka kire yen se ebi ne se enkola school fees a bema ne ni bi no afa na chi kode akotua I am more.
I want to make a second one. It's not a do the beer. From what you could a good share school fees in nature say. Mimi say, no. If I know school, my men press a yebejo, you be pound school. Exactly.
One ya bassam now okay, Miss Lew.
Meme back,
One ya back. Oh, him out to how school, who school at your you? And you can be a teacher, say a teacher. When you bass them the AKU.
May your cousin, yeah, me your mother, many bear man at tea. Why, yes, can't go to your mask.
Why are dear? Bessie a bear dame. Bessie a bear dame. One young man. And you can say, Yamba. And Colonel Pomonia would you can move now. You know, also. What?
Head mistress is a man and catch the man as a school.
That's so.
If it's a more man, when you come more than we do,
yeah, that's so.
Thank you.
Mamma, we are Santinia and I, Benny. May I say, Bobo, say, Masantifo, Asantifo, Bobo, say, Masantifo, Bobo, say, Masantifo. Magic. Mamma, quack. Maninka say here, or Cassia, remember Casadia to was Manincasa, Ubaji, now the other.
Yeah, Betty,
what did I add?
Maybe me, your name, 20 good years. Obama, what the man is, yes.
Or the den a buano. Mammy, yes, you are the or the den a buano, a dear another.
Only the sicker, the Obana Fanisika, and Chef, a word to you. Obana support 2 years. Yes, I've been for 2 years of everything. Never man for that. I see Diana, the girlfriend. And the Bama said,
and as a Ukuko sit down, man, a girlfriend. Namoti Abontiana, Mutibiase, Sebio. Na be mane to boase okunu akosi dama onyonko ba mumu nti biase na nhwehwe ne mu be ni na se muti uncompleted house mu na ukunu akostati completed house ama onyonko ba o how this say say we are wine or yire aguso yire me or yire awo yire me wakoto asase ekosida ma wine and you wouldn't so bet me sit down ma hono ba ye den wa wale ya se
say awale no ye kwa wale a enye no nko ni ejapade a yehia firi wo
na den ye hia
ye nyina ye ya adwen se ye ko ejapade ye ya adwen ni abo ejapade ta kokra la ku le du me bi na ba ko pese o kire se onu die o pese na ni eti dia na te so wo so fa ho adwen
eti
e ma bebre kodam e ma bebre concentration bi
na wan na ebo omodam Mema no de den o de aduru egu o maduane mu ana
o disappoint o
na disappointment ma ni babodam
bebre kete
anase na je say ye disappoint you na abodam a enye de o disappointing mu na ma abodam na edam wa abusuan mu afi na yi ni tie pie ana me nyama a shocking crofo am ga so ti awade ase a omo bodam ebusuan dam wo so why won't you also be strong? Why are you not strong?
Because of no expect so basically
no, why are you na crofo na de omo expect ya na mami
this is the time. As I say, you can't look at youth no.
Na no kra ne den say woni be ma tia wo go to afisa koje ene ne kra no
me farm man no me function no. In fact, we didn't dress to private house so.
Na mama me be so. And the headmistress now go to your fees now the interest na to so no. Ah ugu so ware me no ohu me sen.
Say no. I was there because I said, and remember, I don't know that actually, I'm because I said, as a sub worry.
May the antiasio, Treasia, a son say, oh, Cassa. Yeah, I feel about what and would you say you fear and panic. I give you bit number choice. Dear, what church me?
And one of the message say. This is the time I say you can't create you to know.
No cranny day. She said, then
walk past them dead actual. Sabem and a child bet me at disappointed. But me at the idea, one brand, no one is with video. And to one cast and what really what means I want to walk on. And then see any cocoa, any sugar, one.
Okay.
Who bet you make hope, who bet you gender, who way. And two trade what they know. No one's a senate, yeah. Uncle Huma was pension. And to one more, but to ask some of the power, yes, and make sure that one has a 1 year and up in best one has our
but that's it. And to when I'm more catch you from now, see, and then the catch you couldn't say. Who got now headmistress and image Sika would you interest no? Who couldn't obey whom is saying, Honu mammy, why you feel the family. I said, the outcome. Omutie.
Obehu say, Bibia boka papa and Jacob.
Bibin can papa. And granny fees na mean to ya. Obi asma say go to ya. And you share ni mo be nie. We are beg some. One after ho. One after ya e won kwa oba. E won kwa oba. Ngran mo juro odi. Ngran mo juro odi. Obi juro odi. Ubusu edi no mo juro. Ya pa mo school visa won ya pa mo. Ya fra olutrot. Who could near so this so Mrs. Utoti, when I'm ready domo, who are paying my wanting Mamma Odi. Now I'm calling them school. What did you tell him? I said, go ahead. Obia Fro. And I'm so to you, you know who bear money said, then. What now to be my memoir? Oh, say futu na mo de mamba no oba pa adwumaya then e de so be ma de so enya hwemboa be ma maame o sorry ko ye adwumaden a o pa adwumaden a wale wa adwuma mesra mo pa so ye adwumaden a ye adwumaden rich wife come back. Rich wife, I've not finished with you, please come back. Rich wife, thank you. Enya no kre. Mami, enya no kre. Mami, o ka sa me se enya no kre. Ye wo mma bia eti awade ho a enya ho kire. Omo no bebre wo wonsem minimum ba bia ye kai o fie 7. Awade boni ogusu te ho enya ho kire nti. Oba bia make say otumi twa ticket last week oko Dubai oko peden a o se watch bi ene fe ohun online omo ampost to amba enti we twa ticket yakọ Dubai akoto watch na ba na so ti awade boni ho mami kwati na ene je enya je u kan jai ye di watch we share kwati pebia we share kwati pebia nka utu aduse sister we share kwati pebia nka utu aduse in dollars. Oh, the bush akotipa. What she has some mini quarter and cabbage to use. Yes.
Take responsibilities and say what
brilliant question. Your question is say, how do you support me without me feeling that you want to become the husband? That is the topic.
Derek is enjoying the conversation.
Because most of the support you render to us makes you become like you are the head and not the tail anymore. Just like going to tell the headmistress that my husband is not ready to pay, so this is the fees. When he comes to pay, collect it.
Collect it, no? That is why the issue is so. But paying it, the issue be anymore.
There is something wrong with the paying. No, there's something wrong with the paying. Because there is everything wrong with the paying.
He or he should collect it from your husband. That is where the issue is.
No, my problem is the paying. No, my own is the paying. Abna.
There's nothing wrong.
Debbie Efia and common say your help is needed, but how you release your help is very essential. A man doesn't take a finished product but a raw material. Yesterday I gave an example. I'm coming. No, hold on, Meba. Efia, hold on, Meba. And now my example be make I say ukru fifie ti say me fifie and na me yire pe nkosua san wo fie o ma ne me nkosua kwan be nso na so fa ma ne me nkosua say me ba me nto nkosua mbra and na me ma a simple example oba frɛ abna se ofrɛ me darling me pa cho wadaroma ene de o ba nkosua na last time me toye no the only buy and white ones nesusa and to chiba kuma nkola ne kra enso won this emienu now so anti akosua ho me che rich wife shop na we bie no omo nkosua ne brown ne soso enti we de wadarema o ba na ofa ho a ka kire ne se me Mrs. Ekualu Trust me beto nkosua brown last time me na me suma o say ji brown ne mienu breme and mama achamaye mira wadaroma nyame nhira se obey ama me wa me do love you mesremo oba ne kase yi ana wan kase yi o say abna wo de wasua abna answer ne de mo amaka oba ne kase yi ana wan kase yi ye ko asante ni ba yi anu ma me
School natural.
And you mention lipiti ma. Oh, Lady Vic or him Vic ma feel raw. Tear me. Many what to say me kunu. Me yere no me pie fifie. Me tonko sie bi bae. And fit bi am toy. Until per se ye tofofro. Na me ko na aka chem se miwura me si ye me do o se we dia wadaroma nkosua na da no to be ye no asaw nanso na esusuanti wo de ba kokora chi mankola na ye nketo awo mani so nanso wo ba rich wife shop na what junction ye ho junction chi ho no rich wife wo se atwe no rich wife ma me no te ho no because to nkosua bi ho no brown esoso pa enti wadaroma opona oba fa ho na ka kire ne se Mrs. Ekualu Trust me na dan me beto ogosua me se oma de me beto oni bi na fa breye wadaroma wai nyame nhira ne ebisa se obey se na oka no waka ne yi ana wanka ne yi eno ane nkomodi
pata waka ne yi pa
wa hu pa kraka ho
dana kwa mu pepe
me ba mesa ba so wan bi na wo okan yi ana wanka ne obi yi ne de ame ba bebisa obi cheche mu ye ba akosia okan yi ana wanka ne yi
wanka ne yi
me da se akosia be ba nso ho rich wife oba papa bi okan yi ana wanka ne yi did it say it right
wanka ne yi
me ba ho o de wona obi shop wona wa bi shop na yanka ne yi be ba ho yankwa hwan bi na aka wa ha hwan na nkasa ya abuna kasa abna wasi wan e wo ho no ekuba na ade ekuba okani ya na wanka ni ye there's a name and abna
akosia
akioko Obi fina no. Yanko Lily, okay, ni year na wan kan year. Akwoko, ewa akwoko wo shi ate akwoko. Okay, ni year na wan kan year.
Wan kan year.
Usu wasi wan kan year. Lily, okay, ni year na wan kan year. Lily UK, okay, ni year na wan kan year. Okay, Abna Obi actual message. Abna can quickly, mommy. I will need one. I go. Obi be 100%. Yeah, but can man also day.
You say 100% right. I'll be happy the whole day. I will buy extra things for her to compliment me. Really? You did everything well?
Okay. Eti yanko suade. Yeah, shasiye. Yeah, shasiye. Emfi. Lily. Na Lily wa kwaba. O kan ye na wan kan ye.
One can year.
Okay, and yeah, shasiye efi mami osi okan ye. Ohima yanko. Usi okan ye. Edini ya den. Bibling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say bottles. Bibling. Okan ye na wan kan ye.
But okan ye.
Yanko. Anything else okan ye.
Okan ye chira say. Wọ́n sẹ́ nkosua náà dúkùú ẹ̀tọ́ báyẹ̀ nù. Mẹ́ni àǹsọ̀ bàtúwà káwọn ọ̀nà ànyẹ́ òpẹ́ndẹ̀. Ọ̀kan ni onyansakun nso sẹ́ nkosua náà wọ́tọ́ báyẹ̀ nù. Yẹ̀tú náà nkira náà ẹ̀nsú ọ̀mù.
Labi, thank you.
Mami asumẹ̀tì.
Muma me gift. Muma gift no endorse. Why? Muma me gift. Me janko for the kasa no. Me na me hu hia ko.
Woman again. Mami asumẹ̀tì wọ̀ na wọ́kọ̀ àlẹ́ diẹ no ẹ̀fẹ̀. Na wọ́kọ̀ àkàkyẹ́ ni sẹ́ oyira asumẹ̀tì. Ebi a mami ni hu ni sẹ́ ẹ̀yọ̀nù de yiri ni ọ̀nù sá mami náà. Obi hu sẹ́ na oti pẹ́ no. Wọ́n eti asẹ́mu no wọ́n sẹ́ dóò ọ̀túnmọ̀ ní kùsùn ọ̀dì àkùrọ̀kùrọ̀ ẹni kyẹ́ sẹ́ kasade eti bi achieve the no person o kan yina.
Njo kan ye pa me bo a.
Kan ye pa.
Mate. Yanko rich wife, una be a shop no. Wan kan ye wo si wan kan ye. Kire ye die nti a wo gin se wan kan ye. Bibi, me too hone I want akọ me too more.
In a way no. From the beginning ni die ni kwan so anu no, but say oka say o shop wa. Actually say me as a say that is where I have a little problem with.
What is the little problem?
I don't know what train the shop on the corner cotton. Why should you tell your husband so our family didn't go? Say we work with him for mobile war. Work with him for mobile war. And now you want the person to know if I have our shop. It's Okono ko begin your say, hey, sir, see me see me. It's what I expect. They said, when they said shop we the honey goshiane ye into the Okwatobra. But the mere fact said family didn't call you don't remember to Sabi, a money be a baby a casa. It's a big one now of a saw shop owner said, that's my husband. You didn't say no.
But that's so. Sarah, they go to your feet. But that's so rich wife. You ever to us? Hey, I had there. I go.
Yes.
I didn't know. Say one can ye. Today you more.
One can year the same. The mina me test a bit for a baby. My friend, Mr. Pacho, I had. When that shop where you almost necessary, you think I would have what over. Downtown, a catcher is a catcher shop run the same. Me, no Masuma, me, that's not the food. Miss Man.
That's all.
I don't know how to, yeah.
Once man, as we give you into your pot.
Miss Man, I don't know how to have an author by my engineer for me.
Okay. And once I had never issue of fear, dear, just one was mamma. Okay, as I was with DB. And it was so very big. Okay. 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 Okay.
And we yes, I'll catch any
and that's so. Lily, I didn't think I'll say one can a year.
You know, me that's it. Me point in the say. Obano, send your friend. I won't catch her no say. And I don't question our toy in his shop. And I'm a chayena. Madam, Kurani, and I'll send you a assembly 18 Oceana answer. And God this while, one can't you say, one in the tea, say, Oceana, what they buy, yes, at so say Oceana science, and I'll be into one genesis and not Chaman Quarano, Quarano, way. Your parents are my piano, you have no choice. And you're not decided, papa, now, mommy, what you want. What is on the table? No, that is what you have to consume. And you know, my men are finance are quite so they grant it by the yet. And friend say windows of an only topic now or person catch the kuno. And also that them Korano, because and Korana is at the heart of the father. And Korani here, what was that? A man of way, oh, the patcha won't talk a bread and ma. Patroya to sugar bread and Korane pay, or more butter bread. The ya to cheese bra and Korane pay butter. The ya to olive oil bra and Korane pay fry top. You know, those kind of people are very dangerous. Every time piano, or than Korano, and a yet topic, any of them communicating because almost a more man at the heart of the father, which is wrong. You have to place yourself first when you are demanding something before the kids. Because before say and Korane but now you and Korane if you as an Korano. And do the Korane back yes, say, I said you know. It will be him. But when it comes to the kids, he will control for the kids, which is wrong. It's in Obano, maybe when they say respect be a new communication on any husband have
Okay.
There should be a sensible communication. When you are communicating with your husband, it's what she said. Me aside or what kind of mommy so young brown, big X, this animal is not part of the issue, and I'm a problem. But so communicating with your husband and using the kids,
Okay.
That is where the problem is. It's one can say.
Class rep, Abna. Who's one can say my inti or also?
What make you start in the Navy? And I was saying, when you are called, I was someone I could try their bill. Then my penny, I was someone. Oh no, it's not the bonnet. You want me to catch a man and say, men, I say, no, you're wrong. What be little man in the first place? Why is when I'm collabing our someone? Oh, we patrol how their story, I want their son. And one I'm not going to talk about. But say, catch a man and say, men, I'm a someone. And you're fine. And it's time so one can say,
okay. When you know what you're having, I can't have you. I'm actually now about Ombu idea, dear. You won't want to cass him on Nantes. So I shall name to Ubehunitum. Akosia Edu say, recognizing his worth as a husband and showing him love and respect, listening when he needs to talk, and sharing in life joy and challenges. Making him feel valued, trusted, and cherished, just as you want to be treated yourself, shows support to the husband. I say, not necessarily giving the money to the husband. The wife can tell the husband before going to pay the fees. Where Akosia Edu, our Facebook, any YouTube, you know. Obi say why? Ele claim say why? Why kasi I be brofo? And Akosia bi say hey counselor. Say me go ka say pia dada. Today's class is very interesting. Ele claim actually brofo.
Because I'm here.
But that's all. Lily. Obi action again. Me be what's that? Rich wife. I can send me. Or chire ye die tia. But who say this same X scenario, any school fees in a pay. And now me chile mo say, nyame bo beman or the BB can bema who bear may be or the can one fan can ma your friend ego. Sa ego nintino, Bema bia were a manufacturing mentality. Bema any using mentality. They were created to receive raw material and bring out finished products. And your baby only bema din komwa wo buo kwan so no hwese wo man ade bia we wie dada de bia fa bibi hye ne nsa obeya brew wo suma bema se onton kosi ambrew uye jimini ba pass o ka se kosi na otoba aye na ye nkitenketen uye jimini ba you are a stupid wife. You don't appreciate what I brought. There is mistake with what I brought, but you have to learn how to appreciate what I brought before you condemn what I brought.
Yes.
Number 2, if you are sending me to a place where you think is good, why won't you go and buy?
Exactly.
And the most annoying part is when you get to the place, tell the woman that who are you? What pride is this? So you see, women were not created with pride, but they come on earth to come and manage pride. And in the quest of managing pride, they look for ego. So anytime you hear a woman speaking to a man, they want to acquire ego to feel that they are the same like a man. Don't get there. Don't step on the ego of a man. Because immediately the man walks to the shop, and rich man made a statement, rich woman, rich wife. She made a very brilliant statement. Or see, in common ben na wakodi was shop ho. Anything I would do hono. Obi ahun is say, ono no aban, ono kwanye. Ebi kuraka chel say, Mira, where they do a friend, na me ne ma me ne nkasa. Et you do hono, crank, no a friend. Hello, rich wife. Miss Law, Mrs. Lutrotini, Ameda say. Me catch me so do how from no one kasa. Na ye here tin tomatoes kese ni bi miensa. And I hear and tilapia so 4. Me bacho ya man de enwo ho kakra. Na sama no kontomre, me bacho kontomre no betwe na twitwa man why. Afidia so mesra pa. Last time no momoni na ama ye momoni in my car. Onya ye saw me. Momoni in my car.
Omo ya pa na me say ma me store. Na me say ma me store. Me ma be pray. Na be experience sa dia de pa.
Mbusia fo.
Na ma friend na omo the phone na ma me. Na omo ke kan omo hia. Na me select omo husband.
Debut. So when you do this, what respect have you shown the man? What respect have you shown the man? That's why I'm saying that what can you do to support a husband that he will not feel that you are becoming a father or a husband? Because still, what could you fees in the name of support? Minimum. And come on, Ben, any rich wife could be here and send out to me to your fees. Because I know the rich wife, I said. And so, what happens when the father brings the money? About Jitwa! Hey, and Mamma Timo do off.
That is what. Yeah.
Then Nagabama mansep, Nagabama mas, Etimiti, Miss Ram, Etinakamiti, Mupasa me and Mamasem. Me and Mamasem.
Yes, I am Mamasem. I said, responsible. Obani himself, Sabi, Ebi, Wabaka crowd betting me. I ended it. Obani best expected you. That's a woman, yeah, now only, yeah, Master, and then one choke.
Miss Ram, Miss Ramo. And come on, here, Dino. Miss Ram, maybe some. It's a Miss Rao. Miss Rao. Say only Bemate, and Isika San, Nicotia. And I saw the Bemate, as you can't tell what Nicotia, me and no, then I'm a bomb pile.
What do you go for airport players? So, you.
Bible said, Bibi, Chilema, Bibi in Casa. Miss Ramo, Emma, and a man does, a man more. Maybe so. Meba labi meba. Emma. What kote hu? What awale bone hu? Na enko yi a. Aden na obese no. Aden na wo nko ma me ho se edan wo ha. Hey. Labi. Mudema beman labi. Our topic obisi abna. Somebody said we should pin the topic. How do we pin it? Do I have to type it there?
Obi said some of us are going through this topic brutal.
Don't worry. As for brutal, there it is brutal. Labi, well, how can your wife support you? Not becoming like the husband in the house. And we had a headmistress here who has a very nice school and said that it's a simple problem in the school that some wives come to pay the fees of their children in support of their husband. And they don't want their husband to know that they have come to pay the fees. And I'm saying, how will you see the husband when a wife comes to pay the fees? So we are discussing, how do you support your husband whilst he will not see you as a fellow husband in the house? Labi, we are Bema. O you go to your fees, no one can chrewa. Then obefili. A rich wife, the school fees momo phone na yesusa, nko for your fees rough. A man is sending momo no.
David Kwame, forget it. You know whose mind? Me and me.
Yeah, go.
Thank you very much. As a very nice.
Obia me too. Na Labi penkasa ne enko. Ye ba ne abebi o. Me da se.
Yeah, very deep and very nice.
It's a Bema kasa. Nti.
And Toa,
okay.
Very difficult.
Okay.
Because the moment Obama Bema Phyllis said, it kills the ego and the morale of the man.
Right.
I said,
okay.
Because Obama a poor Ama Bema feels very useless. Very, very, very useless. And you're going to do something for me or for the children. And I said, who said, maybe Bema not, let's marry. And I said, mean to me, that you want a warrior. Now, one for I question the last issue that they discussing now. My ministry, I said, I can't go past the
asem maybe asem na godu ye de asem na kokot o and abusuafo na frɛ bɛma ne sɛ abusua na frɛ amafrɛ bɛma ne sɛ ye de we na ba sɛ ye be kokot and to be kon be fa so akɔ kan asem na ye fi court o oba na maame afrɛ bɛma na ma ne warning sɛ wanko yi asem na fi court a de be sinye na bɛma ne sɛ on de asem no onyim oba bia ge na ye kan asem no onyim no onim no oni ne nya hwe enti so mu akem
many Bema no come ko bia
emma omo ye ma ye ko
yes you know what's na ade no tumi say they show say na ye ma chem ki so tumi nya kra da ye but very man say Bema no na so je so office no matter what.
Okay.
Na so je ni say office na se obegua ma Bema be appreciate se oba o do mu abegua na obegya tu na mo o ye ne se o ye na o da kan me ni da ache
yeah
o ye na da kan asem da ache
yeah
and na menye kra
okay
o be na da kan asem de abenye but so o be ndo me na be ye dia na o de be kan me o fa kan asem de I don't have problem with it na o ku tia fees na me no on the last you see your problem better oh papa we o shi de kra ja no de kra be tia fees na problem. I see no number as something. Or be talking about saying that now. They say what's the Bema they do?
Or the crack can who say obetua jitu ho mami. Because it them.
Very low. Very, very, very low.
Obetua jitu ho mami.
It is a good chia. And I said, okay, oh.
Oh, Emma send you been your musa. Mira nya hunti o si mi betu afisi. Ah. Some may your more hin. I before bay was you.
Alabi, what was that? The samples are.
I before man or you. I before man or he. As at the form man, Diabo so.
On pass you. Now, before or baby be true to that extent or be true to that level. Not the one who
now, why a small circle to your fees soon? Or be a frail. Why not frail fees to you? I was said here. And to say, I was so bad, and tell them not go to your yamba fees. One can't tell me, I wouldn't see me. Say, and Jim. I don't know. I can say, I was the one who. Yeah, where who tear Jawadian, what's na mammy more? Where Wadian Abusu Tiawadian hope a day? Now, this is who go any massy. You are disgracing me. Motion send for school fees into yet Yanada. Me, I'm a tea crab in bad school fees. Scanner down and catch me. They say, me, as I say, a palm of glady fees, no more feelings than a palm school fees.
Now, I never say, if you grab a man could your school fees now, walk out your school fees now, and no rich say, so this canoe could buy mistress and not just before over your school fees, so anyone say, if you have been what 2 coin, may say a better my school fees. The can make the cock or yard.
Mammy, young Casasa, a coin to block school fees. Momo or ho, bank draft or ho, Mimi 2 Quanqua Bochia, me Beffis, me himself, and Timeco Gumen Massy, Menko Casa, Uncle Gumen Massy, Metu Quanqua, and Trubu I and Trap, and Trubu Uncle Trap, what do Gumen Massy?
Yeah, that is the school fees, dear. Jamie just school fees now, and one of the here. But Emma, me won't refund that school fees to me. I am Yemma. That's what we do. Yeah, and one no. That's not for him to refund that money because I am Yemma.
Labi Casa, Labi said the Mumma Bema Home Casa, Nambara Giafa.
Well, who was the level of say? That man, it just can be out. But that's what I said, oh, middle. And then the suckers come to me, Papa Puchio. Of anything you.
Then shall the other. Me man school fees, men call home go to ya. I said, me would school no more. And Kani in I did it, me jam in Benny school. It me say no school fees no. Me the mama you no go to ya. And if you say me either for me chi, I go to your fees no. Now me the headmistress na kwa negotiation I pan it all say. Me sika someone yenti. On mami July na metua. Nyame ya adom ye wura me mu no. Akufo ado ka bi odem no. Ama boys ne di aba. Enti me de mama yire say onko tua. Ah me yire akotua dada. Enti me di sika ni share ni nsem no. On dia share na ka so. No afraid headmistress no. Hello madam. Macho ko a rich wife. I say I knew. Nyame ya admo ene enkola ne papa de half of mama enti. Ayembia say afrewa na wahu di obeka. Emema de wan ye wonsi a omani mbre no ma ye sen oh feel. Enti wadar mo de half no so ba me frɛ wa ka kyerɛ. Me da se wa nyame nhida.
Okay, so that's what they had in their business. That's I had to
No,
Counselor, yes, Alex.
If a man be a man in a relationship, that's our boundary of our enemy. Because I'm a married man, and I know what it takes in this marital issues. But about the don't say, a man, if you finish it, we be made yourself a chair the bar. And like as I always say, I get out to one and the bomb and if you are
Kuku Mami kuku day. Then kuku.
But I have a story to share.
So what's it? Keep a story now. How to support a husband so that he doesn't see you as a husband is the topic. And to keep your story, we'll come and listen to it right now. Maybe more share story now, mommy. But fresh about to was fresh about. There will be a deserve supporting a come mommy who call papa. Meba. Eli premature dear or see I am learning or see learning a lot. Eli Klim say men have become workers and slaves to the majority of women, and nobody seems to speak about it. You are right, but we are created to be slaves and workers for them, because God said, for the rest of your life, your desire shall be for your husband. It says the ground shall be hard for your sake. You will sweat before you will eat. So we are working for a train. Yeah, Juma Maday, 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 a train. What's it? Fresh. What did you say? Yanko. Abusiafo Jesu beba.
What the fresh ideas never.
I heard it was with my car.
Fresh cow de ani enko.
Yeah.
Kwa me mo bi enwu na kwa.
But the beginning emu odi. Ne mo no me fa de say. Didi nka no. I say ego na wo kan wasem na me ma e wasade.
Nyame de boy.
Maybe I come say it's a charity begins at home.
Okay.
And sometimes, you know, a ma before say or baby or man, and now we'll be taking a certain action, you know. I just my endures are the natural.
Okay.
And now hope said a bianca crook said your money said we are Bema said the assembly anka west but is on respectful. Na so we have Bema Nanka the Yamata to baby down. When do you pay nature? When do you near Mana way and nature? Into what can I remember someone in India way and ultimate funny amount to write. Ultimate funny amount to ye. And is a banasa, Sikasem so the Abrabono, a Kukuvias. Into what they need to know what she says. Some ran away in Dios happening, or you can know or no that. If you are. If you want to say you know your team kakra, Nina near science ya, or Chile was say, Subana would done into honor said you will claim is a way man of the house and now what I was animal. Sometimes in the young almost were expected to say, what this animal ever to one who say, yes, indeed, dear Bema. Saying SM, saying SM, you know who say, okay. Into ye be a so far beyond. Obehu say 10 beyond no proven wrong. 10 beyond no proven wrong. A basano ne say a hunchrim puba. Ness school fees in him, be any more, oba, the woman here say Obama crowd, Donna Catcher is a medofo, and that you may watch me. And be a school fees in a brassy. And I say, be a say, one can be here if we say naturally was I here, the announcing upon the bomber. Obetime hunu saa nneema no wanya wodoso nkoma no de aye saa de mani nyina onko hodra enko kan kire headmistress say ebia o krache no oba say tifye na jimi sika to bona na che se wan di o saa de na che enti saa tema hono no da saa suban ne din ya na ye ne expect say e hono ne se wono nso e calm down no wo ye e ma asem no wo de ye mfunzo hunu say o ye mema. Enti say sa de bi ono so enti o sa de na che enti ba sa no a you being a man no say so do we go no to ho na wunya abotre akokosia sa de we de me call say na headmistress na ka kire me enti me call no mani anye ho na e ba ne say ana sa de ne ye de
fresh
me pa cha uti me
fresh
mama no nsi
fresh Debbie oh me na me model ti ade no fresh ade
fresh
and common is say Obana kotua fees no aka che headmistress ne say me boa me kunu oba jima de mame and I'll say be man ko ya okote na wan be ka che no school headmistress ne kan kire
o headmistress ne kan kire
on kan kire o
na eye den na me hunu say Obana ko yes ade na
enti wo nimo ye ka say wo nim headmistress ne hwe wo din wo discuss ba oje ba o yida ba be ye de ye nye
na de a me hunu ye no eden na me nya problem o
cool ene ye bisa say unhu ye to basi ye say unhu ye ba headmistress obehu wo say we ye be ma ben
Still no. Yeah, headmistress didn't mean you could room country and me fun as say, as in the end if you.
And the natchez how fun is their school fees no to ya. And to bre where Nima Kotia, and I yes,
yes, and then mono. Semikosuchia, Nesse, a yadia, and Susie be no banning your woman home, and one yas arguing and what day yes, I did one. Let me minimum home here, said the headmistress behume, send some walk a cup from who say a dear Nina. Send yes, son, it's your woman, my problem, and was in Huna Wubumia. Mekoswaya near Sesame, and we genuinely a piana Amochankasana Daba. And it be 1 or 2 mistakes be Obana, minim, I've been at the one trim, and it be all day that's as humanity. Mekosona my year, Masadia Sabema. Now, one day, Emre, ye need and castle. That group, now that pay you know, but dead, it be a honor, it be as atom, no, maybe I'm who's any meaning a honor. Obena, you say, oh, okay. And yeah, the way you are mean to me, you know, something upon what you may free say. When you're a photo in Fitiasiano. And to me, who say, it be a who ran the men, I say, and out of course, or talk also, yes.
Fresh, Obama say, fresh, fresh, Obama say, or yes, say, or the wow, and say a Pamon Coladi Fisa, on to mean Tnefie and the Jenkolei, a Fidian Sono, or Yak, I would say, or support 2 hour dear. It's a banner son, I will find a trace when you no correct.
Okay. Kakra me sa kan say so yes I need many nyina no free na or Jimmy Sika say the bia eye okotua say school fees na name no mimi ni BCC and mimi tua ma no ade no de ahye no ho abra mimi ni mo
and say onu na the fees me ban so nkotua on go school ho no afra headmistress no aka je say or the half of mama nti aye bia obibisa wa kan say etua
nti wada room dear ben si fie ho a nti ma
BBNC BBNC fresh
genuinely no aye oba no na sabi ni subanya dai enye
me na so ho
obi suban so nya
ati na be ma ko ware oba ni subanya
me pa chawti o on say nipa de nipa exercise ho on say eso obi an say de ni sunu na ban city obu hokura no won ne tena no ho ade kakra bi wo ho a nipa nyina be ka bat company aduma eye ni su ene ne ban suban so de sabi nya me na me ma ne nya asa suban no efrintete ya wo nya na me so frintete ya me nya he so ho na mo ye be kahia the differences in na ye be work it out me flows ntina me ware wo me so me flows ntina so ware me enti se me de no aba ne say ne se wontimi nyina ho e ma me ne mo kutu ya sa school fees no says kana wo jijina ya japade bi na wo de ya wo pese me hu na dachi e be yem faso de ama me ne wana
maybe
enti sa eniama se ni de ensem kan ni bebre wo mu a ya na e very difficult say obey da obey wo ka se wo bia ne tra sa no a e be yet every say eniama bebre ne kom answer decisions
counselor please meet me abi counselor
headmistress
I feel say the topic we are discussing with the answers now here man is contradicting.
No,
because the topic say
what do you do to support a husband without becoming a husband?
Without the man feeling say
because you are taking his role in the name of supporting him, rubbing it on his face.
We are talking about the feelings of the man here.
We are talking about the picture you are really painting to headmistress, rich wife, is also a sign of being a husband. Sending him to buy eggs.
Comes that when he say, even I am meeting most of the women who come to the office to
man of face, whoever.
Farm man and some born bow. Ubi will catch or say, oh, Sikabi, I mean, one, maybe business. But we couldn't over the time no. Ebiana ene here na ego ontimi mbaye ne ntimi o skibi da be me business sika me de papa say obetua and because I don't see anything wrong with it
madam because madam how will you see anything wrong with it who have sent you to go and use your business money to pay our children's fees? Now who sent you? Now who sent you there? When you're lucky, me here about lucky. Me impo balaki awale, me impo balaki bi awale. Muma lucky fan ho. Me impo balaki.
You are even lucky so when your baby.
Me impo obalaki. Ye impa mo nkula ni fees. Me impo obalaki. Omo telefia, omo pe ni apa mo fees. Ye mu bebre tawa ye ko school nu. Ye papa tua ye fees we a. Ye pamu labi mu a, ye di omo chi ko fie. Hey, man of face, man of face in Casa on Kirby. Man of face. What
do you mean? Let's go back to the school.
Yeah, Pamu Labi.
School fees.
Yeah, Pamu Labi and yeah, support to Labi for school fees. I pam. Yeah, got man of face. Man of peace.
Hello.
Yes, got.
Sister aspect in the account once a media. And your baby, I said, you make a machine to watching a whole area supporting.
Say, maybe fresh. Okay, said, trust them. Abigail, no, why now, baby? And so why now, by Jimmy for say Nikunu. Now, David by say Nikuna, Abedi, and somebody be man of face, me ba, man of peace, me ba. And Abigail be and I look at David said, David, Miss Row, Family Krumbo channel. Jimmy for be any as I see was see me Krunaba. Where Jimmy papa. Obi see no the boni. Obi see no the boni Krun home by. But me ba. See me. Or see the boni Krun home by. Sana be a David and be Kunu. But Uncle Wian. Ni Krunu Owuye. Emma David be warin. A son say. No, what did Jimmy? Bema de ni sinto. O kana make cano. Bema be a sinton. So what no who say Yiria ni sinton. A ya o kataso. Ye kata bema sinton. Na emma sinto ye kata honye bi ni o. Oba no aduane sie ni enchina twam. Obi ye fro bi na me di bi. Mekopo oye meko na me di meko no. Na im say meko no oye no or the shrimps. Your friend say we twi shrimps. Monko. Or the monko na ye meko yi. And I say anua no when anua bi abade no enti udi meko na de but anua we chire. And I make catch and say eh meko dey nice so but anua bebre enya me nko na me di yo enkrofo be say 4 na edi na mo di no mo ka say it be like the pepper sweet over some ingredients I say be your mouth but omo ko ye na me catch and say oh meko na ye ne de ye de ubaje di say fiti da me catch and say meko ne de na anua wo mu. It's been 2 years now or so no waka woni timu say answer oben no bibi pa dia ba say yemfa yen santu na min di bi de ensi da.
Oh.
And there's our problem.
What you say? What I could have done is say, Naka done for my friend and say, "Hey, Namako Ben, why you are I could have done it that way, no one." But because I enti yemu bebre no ye hwe o wale a ese usua se na edi o yire duane o sua enya easy o hwe na wo ye no ankate madam fu bi na yire no ankate nkwan na odi pa na ye mahwie enti onam na yem tima na ko bisa ankate nkwan pegati fresh fasina na peace enkan fasina na peace enkan
semeti ase dia be me bia yo hin na emma na be ma wo hin ne hin yo no adi
na se ni so ba bia unim so ba bia anyo hima na se ni so ba bia anyo hima
dabi
na me da se
it is a wusi wo hin ni wi a wo ba no wo necessary wo make sure say ne mra bia wo be hye bia no be wo no wasi ne hin de na so wo pe wo mpo wo se wo di ne mra so se de be ya de aso wie be de ebeba enti se wo bibi wo ho
nyankopon
ne se wo be se wo de kwa sa be ma no a engineer se ese se wo hwe be ma na nimonyam ene wo eye wo ba no And he said, Bibi or honest, be unqueness, a wolf free beman, a china way. Anka ne papa muno, ye at the shepherd man and said ye be a chinabi, so no crack with free chili. Nessa be a memon and babyana, a yawn sempa. Any subanya wooden a dinner near my walk catcher and go for. Menam babyano, na ye won't bustle. Near vomiting, if we say, Menor babya or papa bia or dimage. Go on, and the best. The baby Saba, young emotions in Anton Chankara. I'm shed yet, now will be a day. Nature of Mungo had on Mungo, we had was a Basani who's a motoya.
Emotions, yes, okay. Emotion, the only print you. May that's what Mama man of peace. Man of peace, because I never take a question. Maybe question. Yanko, man of peace. Should I be near any uncle?
Mama Konya. Now,
I release the gift. Aquarian for gift to all.
I am not sure where you be online. Now, in my store, phone so and say, program where I'm at the Madrian Cosiso. And say, Menanaka Sembi. Or say, Mammy Pina a commodeno. Now, when you're Miru. Now, upper pan not be 18, while Pompires are on your panel. Now, my minister said, or you hear or shed down too. Into that
fresh guy, that's all.
I am not Sereno. I am not Sereno. I be rough. Into or shed down to Muna or Pompire. And no Pompire say Radimampano. Eradimampano, I'm the Benumti, Eradimampano, the Benumti. Into any Colana, Bakuka say, hey, young Cotopano better to an interest of Becassi Radin at the manor. As a man, I can a medium fatu. Into Ena, Guaran Cotopano, Cassiapa, and Maminucuso Pompano, but 2 pound or 2, and Maminu Pompa and any tian or say, Radimetawas, so a mampano. Namid near Quayanumiti. Into all Tina Colana Bao. Ebeka chen say, eh, Nana, I had a similar thing a pan you say, Radin at Masina, which did you say Radin at the Mosse? Say any pan at the bed too old. Say Radin at the bed to under Bompire, say Radaman pan, then Pabon say Radiatiano, and to send the pan at the bed to a Radina fan or so the other two. Now, the make up a say, Name Blanek, I say, Oban Subai, but Obabian Spanish Subaya, if it there. Bemaye. Na akana adwen.
Sasem na mukano. Class. Had a class. And the assembly trauma near besu ade wo. Why? If you are a class. Okay, say obabia ebe yi suban bi edi a kire gina be maso a. Obabia suban, bema bia suban, a charity begins at home. It's not from a husband or a wife. Ye can't amana say go for adwin. Send ye tete wo no, sa na wotie e wa wade mu. Ko.
Okay, me that's all, but na me ka be say. So oba, by my woman good attention. Woman energy, unya no bone. E wo say bone de obetumi be, but enye too much. Na for man who say wo do no. Na say bibi esi na so koya, me who say bone because me bu baby asen me best start way. Me wa kire me into me ntia me ma school fees. E na me yira fa me che kotua. Cancer bisa oba ni say adwen be no nya o de kotua e. Enye otan no de kotua o de odo ne kotua e. Ne mpo say ya obi wonu mu kwa o de odo ne de kotua. Inti se wa kan che me na se later me tia no kokodia fa me no me hu say bone. Ne mo say mi be hu say Wakucho mechina mi bisano. No wenya good reason I wanna me take no. Because I wanna me take no to menya good reason. I wanna bear me ya. But say me ni wakucho mechuan kan tell them me who is bon because or say obani or saso boafo. In this I saso boafo say me woska miniska na mini ho na so bana kucho school fees. That's we are finding matem. That's what you see no catch your head and say Ibetu a onje dia me hu ni say bone
the nasi me bawo peace o si obi ya osaso boafo a aso obi be boa mo Say won nim na nipa ne boa wa. Oye se hu so oboa wo. Esan say oba no kotua ye no. Me nim say wa kotua nti no. Makotena head business n'anim. Ene ni di nkomo a kire ne de mi fam nti onto no bo ase mame. Minimum kama go gum won ma se ana.
Say eno no won nim one. Ena oba na for we che kotua. Na oba na for che kotua no. Councillor bibisa say eye bone kwanso no di kotua na. Say odo kwanso. Odo ne
say wa kotua school fees ami nim ami so makwa ami ko se da kwan say ye ntwa na meche July. Ene ni odo no.
Say cancer won ni binti wakata wati na mom so ko kan te say de wo kan say me ku betua da jedia na say eno no e wo ho sa de eno no ye ngwase because we go enu as one na mom so wan ko kan so kutua na ka se bia ni eje de me hu ni say
masa wa kotua me nim say wa kotua enti wanya chi no wakata no nkata amachi me nim say wa kotua
we chi asem
me nim eti mi so me bom ho modern kotua fees no ese me nim se wakotua eti fees ni ya red na me ma say menya half fakotua half no wan fa nko na wa fra ka tia business ne say wa ma me half o ma som we am mo
Councillor for the okay say decide then the
asem bi ani fi o me ho na akire me na oboa me
Cancer, Messi Asamo.
Messi Assembly and if you
me want ba sebe one man to cook the acatan the chair on the chop one so. It is a what job be nice a BBC cancer na asam power.
And I make a man of peace, Assembly and ho on an argument say or wow. And then I said they so dear fees. But you better come on Colana between if you are also encouragement or fair tico there a solve problem.
Hello.
Mate Cobra.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Councillor.
Once I was a question, or say assembly any fee. Say, come back, quiet say. Ye can't just a come back, quiet a moment, ye no man be ye than in the Pabonini. A warrior, only bear money a team. Assembly issue be ni a warrior anymore. Number man watch reno. Me sabema uye mikunu me chese me no ni issue bia unye eni tie sem bia nkyere
Assistant Girls Prefect Abaye Banakwaba Lady Victory me da say onyanko Santini ba na wo ha yi o Manakwaba mame ko
me nua akwaba me mfa ho kura se me wo sika ni Peter wa me the best support ama wo je ye adwuma man fa so aye den aba ho de ye nyina aboaye na so be ma bia woni ni tifia onu onye sika sebe nsem hunu na odidi
oh mame ense huni bi ne den
nsem hunu ni bi ni se
masem
masem
na ukuru nya sika na de bua onyanko ba boni be na wo ho ana na mutimi agensa
okay enti me pese me pusa se me kwashia me pese me pusa se enti kasese be ma no onya ni sika konfanji nani efanya masem na wo ba na safa wo de na safa support na na
obiem enti ebisa se kwan ben su na be fa support ukunu na wa anya na adwen se wo ya gidi
be ma no ohia support
enti uni be mate no ohia supporter mesre wo uni be mate no ohia supporter uti na wade no ho gidan
beti na wade no ho je one thing about ye man ye betimi no watena wade mu o esoso ni ye ja wo be 2 years ago na ye gusu tototo ye nyoma na iche se ya sesa ye nyoma afirifi ho enti bia ne ye ne wote na ye ja wo dada na ye twa the right time na iche se ya sesa ye nyoma afirifi before oba be take decision oba be ye bibi no na de kote no die tinu tintina wo no be ma betra ware mu na mo de mu nyina mo pre no no do nya de dia o se me de kwachi mani na wo oba no wasa tam wo de de ama ne se chi ade se be ya wo ma na debi embe enya possible
mabe eti kwa be nso ne fa eboa be ma enkyere se yembu no eno ane ya disua and a rich wife edit the kind of a common thing and baby be ye di kan akotua fees no ni apepa ya no say yenye ye ukra so beto asase ni be say beba no so ato asase na so asi dan esida ebi we kra de omo dan omo tim high bema no edna omo tim na ne dia ena ne bema na ebretua danka ebi kra ye kasei akobobosia de akọ high dan akotenam a bema no so tene maame mo ho ebusuafo kwan be so ne fa so bua bema ena ne ya hya ase ye be sa to ankomo yiso ba lili Okoya amami mwame lady victory about lady ma kwabo mame wetie ache na also submission ne den ene de atomo line so asante kueku
ukwa pema pembe ba
ye boye nkuma pem ye be jam pem no sa
it is what it is. Counselor, okay, me kakra mi beti no me fa ne say me yoba me kunu me fa ne say ezi mo na me kana no ba no be me ba cho me oba so no te say me
nufu doso a wotu sa ko
na ahokyira ba na wontimi ntua fees na me si mi kutia but then me kutia ne ma mbona manie and a makotia, me wears a massacre headmaster, they say. Bo Kawano Tumo, Namiam, which me to the back, is no idea to Mamma. I think it's say. Even though I dream Papa no, Kawaso the idea, no. To see, I know what's saying no by Sabia Wukas about me first in the first place, you know. I had name is a million man, be a counselor. In a class, no, homework, because I was sending mommy, oh, okay, although when school fees, no, baby, I don't know. Well, yeah, school fees now, me will be pick a crowd. And she said, oh, you're okay now, per se, me, yeah, your friend is say, coming here, and yeah, come to me. Eddie make a crabia or Eddie say a bay okay. Because send me him say a waffle. A piano no the warrior and I didn't win someone at that time. And not just me will be named to Eja, I don't know Mamma Matthias, you will be cramming from not because young so mammy. Yes, mammy, yes, yes, I'm from so. I mean, yes, you should have from Sikashi. I don't know. Yeah,
send him and him was the end of the village. They didn't know send him was the actually the amount.
Oh, send them, Papa Council. Be Pem was some copper.
Vic is here, come away, fresh. And the Papabi and an BP cost and air cost whenever it's a 63. And then any bar call it. On my side, and fact, any refer mammy said, me used to talk therapy. And ya won't see a beeping and call down the say, Omoba firstborn, Eddie 35 years. The bannet mission and him can abako sembi trena any ya. Now one a can bako semni tre ne ban ne. Omo dan wa beka any achimota. And I say ba kunso kuntunse. Bam say kuntunse de no mutumi nya hwe asasene da nkofo en kruchi. Papa na bobra. Ba maame no e ka kire ne ba na e ko kan say e abeka ha de e ye pa say ti abeka ha na ufe krom a ba bia benya ha ba. Maame ni bie na no hwe de o ka kire ne ba hwe. O papa na ka asase ye to ase ni nyina ne dia. E man sem ni nsem hu ba bia ye ti me ena me bo aboso ma ni sika koto obo begu su na ka ye ni dan wa ne bane di 35 years ago asem wa bo abofra na mane na abofra na kan chen papa wona ni so e to ni be enye se mo ho ade agi enye be ma fe o na se ye agi awie di akọ di adanse wa sorry dem onye no mbo amne de nyame ase a oye na do wo ho da e na me gina hei
en fie dunia nyame ahyem ye nyonyam mini mi wura shase ne ya da fom mi wura be ware me nyo ba bia na me nsaga me ho na me ye adwuma papa mi wura be ware me na me tonfo so ekurom o me se nyankopon ye na ade to bia bonsam ti hodi na ohwe ye ko eni ba bia ye da e da ye wedding e friend wedding yi e ho ni mu yi yanko bi da ka ye tena mu ye ko Jesus, what a foolish testimony in church. Fresh. As of when I told you I was out to meet now, no be there dance. You know, who can go born as soon as you go sorry. Now, also for mommy, two young ones, and if you are sorry, men pray who die. Me what is software? Not software, niche, and next software. What sort of nonsense is that? Is it a testimony? And to make maybe Cassia Samsu say, I may have more my now one go canny baby and found young go din commodia. Yabaji by a jenna ever son Yabab Robbie and Facer who prefer to eat our kenke without pepper than eating kenke and pepper. To say, oh, you cook Kumako Dija or Koya Sikana so and what ton chene. Who did you have back? Oh, see, oh, Akosia, made us any Daniel de 50 fin. Oba na nchini ni mangasa nyade skana ma yanso nchini mia na mede me kakra wa so so to nchini na kan wo ubedi aduane yede ya kacha mse kuruma ya de mo first kelvin kan mo nka hwe ho frame adam na say ide dina sorry ko ho victory ko me de me di awie mo me o me di awie me ya nkasa mani ma me nje aduane nsi ho ma me na kacha me say ya kasa wani ma dina me sana ma me kacha ma me say ya kasa wani wa aduane ho a di aduane na me umi wi a na twa so benyanya saka bibi ana labi ma viki wi na viki kasa ma viki wi ba cho labi mesra wo why ma viki wi viki ko
ti counselor na me kasa eja
thank you fresh
me kwa de bia na me ko na counselor o kai se na me ka me yonku bia na ko be so oboa ni kunuma ni baba shop nko oboa no si baba shop na ye ka ho asem first I thank you so much no na ye ka ho no na ma me ka sa ama sebi ye semi ye tie wo kwa bi su ya hwe ya amwa no kura ye mpa mwa ye mema no but entesa ye ekwa na ye faso a ye de boa na say like you were saying ese enka ye bia ya ye kai wo mo no ema betwi wo mo instead of say ekebete boa na wo boa no but I say go do maybe na asante for wa say bia ye ka say obi boa no wa ha
obi boa no dan na koa
because pasana says an man to da yama isika stem na kwakwa ye weti mema no just say anya mo any be mo biati I think say sometimes in a hono kakra na mama yensesa was akwan so enoma bebre accounts like ye mo bebre we can relate to it ye mo bebre we can relate to it yensia de wo kwan bi so
make mama castle send me jiro and the school fees near 1,800 and a bear man Emma 1,005. Say, if I will go to 300 or best also. Shady mamma can enough for Polano. Braha Wunny, dear, and let them make a Wunyantia say. Muscov is not canning my 1,008. Chop papa 1,500, dear mamma. My family 300 and so school is to me. Benny, Nanya, pa. Oh, mamma, check. Oh, my metro pass. Some 2,005. Not 300 new years, 1,005. I'm 1,005 for them.
Well, some
more. Well, my ama I to say, I see who go to Uncle any fees, my uncle any who say who your own fees. Son of a that someone use on my miniature. It's say, who 300 now this 1,005 no home. And we are more important. And at the end, say, meaning 2,005. It's the ancient one nothing. But the 300 never go.
Counselor, but at the same time, Patrol, I hope say a man is before I deal with your because
I could you form their money here. I could you form their money here. Me too on for say. Quite you need them maybe I will show me what heavy I quadrophobia. I mean, Chiaoka. I say, one show you didn't know about with fear. you are worse than an unbeliever. Or baby, I won't share now. Don't say you demi frame up. What's it? What you're fine. Oh, you're fresh boy. Michiao, bra, Michiao, bra. So ni angel, prophet, senior, Michiao. Bema kwa wale panso ye ebu boba yenko mambodi abodi ye kuro dia make sense bema kwa
you do it yeah
because ana cancel to pasem o sura sem
be we be do so you translate yeah be we yeah, but can't I make us say your brothers so I did where we watch and frankly speaking, I did where I can once in a because so many homes a sign your monkey when I break and you be I never said and your mouth will be but a casane send ye semono every each other honor and a to Diana a money yes. But your memory be yensu almost the pay it papa but only child I be unum naso like sending a bet. I say,
Etolibia, Etolibia, Atiano, big, Etolibia, Atiano, and you only Atiano. Say, light in this sun, Sena Oka. What you work room, or you didn't flower with them besides you might say, on your bidder, only me yet. She'll never call you and tell you, hi, honey, I miss your presence at home. I hope work is going on well. You and Fred will be there. Anytime I have a phone call, there are two things. Morning to call with you. You are living happily, but the only time you see a phone call from your wife coming to your phone at any other hour, light as sun, gas as sun. Bokode bibia da din e be fro aka cho say see na me buy and me wure fie na me hu say kitchen ho nyina yesu me saw light no agi pew enti me catch rew me da say uti anyi adwuma mayacho eti minimo mayacho me mayacho dodru me kasa wonti mase mayache hey Cindy Kabidi enko why Cindy Kabidi enko
madam I'm chechia mo hina
yaje woso na ya ma gift yenko
if I tell you me new ntin say me mention na maye me new o
eso mo kire o ye new no mama 25 yi o mama
no one kra
na say ho ofe pa
me that's
say fresh guy o mo ma hwe me no ye nim dendin into me ama hwe yenko fresh the man o ma na o ma me 28 no ma Vic 32 I am shishien sembe ni bama oba ho eda oba ho trust some na kai o ma me 20 o ma Vic 32 Cindy kasane yenko
yo me that's me fa cho asama na ye kasisi a me ma me starting free near all free bisa light ho asem no
aine
bibisa no say oba na afre o say be ma na afre
oba na efre ni kunu light na sa wo fie ha
nto oba na efre ku a say me na me ye be ma na so o se ofra ka kire ni nten de you so wo ka kire ni keke wo ka so onye bibi emfa ho nten de wa se na so se o ka kire nten
see the say obi catch us a light ni fie a de so kan ze nye dum so credit na asa nti ye hu bibi
ndị ọsọ ya hụ bibi enti wo Friday so mu ina na mu dey
o say light dia wo na auto etina me so a wo tiatia mu ese me so light kitwe bi a doom light no me so esi a doom esi ni ona credit be say wo na auto nti tia me enti asa me fa hinkoto
sanya wo na auto ade na wo bufro bi na wo kire ne onye
na se man kai wo say asan so a wo be ba no ba betu su mu
enti ma betine mo so oba na light ni wa oba apoto
Obefi 12 will cancel a lot. Obefi 12.
Enya she.
You see the better soon. Ubama and Namna say. Ubama and Kwana, why you will feed Ubana Pro.
David, those days as Anya Mani, Nani, Honea, then you preserve in Yama. One say, me won't name it, but Miss Anya may be brave, free will hold no more, walk out wounding. Wow, idea about no.
The positive and negative impact of Councillor Lutot 101. What? Nana do dango akufu.
Wow, what's it? In we are not offering
so you on name send your two offering. And to obey Mumu.
I remember my
Obey Mumu. Why? Cindy May Mumu.
I remember Mayor Mumu.
Cindy call.
Or say, I never quite missing our also say, bizarre question, don't answer.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
When you answer, don't answer silly questions.
That's true.
Because it makes you also feel like you are also silly.
That's true.
Look like silly person.
That's true.
Wow.
That's true.
Mention your mother.
That's it.
Into say ni pana proud and all can we see you one shakrana then all can no ufu ebefu no na wakwa unso akotu ama no na ansa na obedu fie kra na ntokwa wo fie dada into no eno an say you wow and oba no so okotu ya fees no papa na o ka tre no won say ebi o ha ama one thing na me sian say me a meet with me person be boamia one shy fie no my year diani hina me person be moam inside the kitchen up wow into say wo ba no one baby same na wo be so me mu year diani na to me no moa me because anya ho na me hia moa into no say ne be ma no e wo ho a yem bisa be ma na yema yen hu baby a be ma no pese ye boa no wo one person no men foul pay enye to say medie meboa wo ha wow into say nipa no so can na say reasonable la ya fa no say story bi a mete ye say ya oba ni bisa be ma no say oba no moa no oba no so ni say oboa no into oba ni bisa be ma no say me pa o chowo den na metimi aye di aboa wo because me dey mean say me poa when na be man say o poa me etia rent o moa me because e die no udemu bi wo ye aduane a udi bi ye mansu di bi nia wo be ye bia no you are also involved na mom say wo so me bia no na say utimi ma me be ye 200 cedis bi na me de to me ho na eno ni de ye mia nkasa na eno ni de wa poa me wa ho
me so Bema no can story na can I gbeni asantini na gbeni nkrani
wow into Bema no so kwan a ono ni du hu ni say so oba ne yes ade na che so oboa no me ka sa bare na egu because oba no so say do ntimi wow it's na wo say wo hu
edi metewase a Cindy metewase a you should know where the need is required. And exactly. If you can support, you go into support. Exactly. Because there are some things you do, you think you are supporting, and it is really not recognized. And when you are not recognized by the things you do, it dampens your spirit. I agree with you. This morning I got up and I told my wife, say, I want somebody to dash me 10,000 Ghana cedis without asking me back for it. I say, wow. That's what you want. And I'm saying yes. And you know one funny thing with me is that one of the biggest people who give me money, buys me credits, is my mom. I'll be there, my mom will send me credits. And it's strange. My mom will call me and give me money. I went to the bank today and I went and I saw that my money in the account is left with 5,000. So I took 500 for you. Come for it quickly before your sisters come. Then I'll go for it quickly before my sisters will come. So I understand that some of us are helping, but we have not been able to define the help because we have not asked for which area they want us to help them. Sincerely speaking, there have been a time in my life that there was school fees available for my children. And I told my wife that I don't want to pay the fees for the children. I want them to be sacked so that they experience the sacking mentality. I want to build them against this foolish word called depression. I don't believe in depression. I work as a psychologist on people who claim they have depression. I work as a psychologist and a counselor on people who believe they are stressed, but I don't believe in stress and depression. I don't. Because the level of training you go through, you can never be depressed. So my children are enjoying too much. We were walking close to 1.something miles to school, 3 miles to school. And we're not dying. We're wearing one shoe. This morning I was telling my son, I went to visit them. I was telling this morning, they have shoe for Monday class, Wednesday class, and Friday class. Nonsense. Nonsense. It's one shoe, and when you spoil that shoe, they will buy you another shoe the next time. Even when they are buying the shoe, they buy the one that you grow and meet, not the one that will. Hey, I remember my mom bought me a nice shoe, and you know I like kicking when I'm passing. Me who milk tea make kiki, me who anka make kiki, me who a boy make kiki, and I'm kicking one day be. Me name they buy it. Oh my shoe ni use a day. Me kiki and a shoe ni be a say wow. Hey, everything for. Na shoe make a pay a day. Me nanti asesa me nanti ti so bi a me na etwi from tree etwi we me ko du fie me tia anje yi ma me mbae e na me shoe no ko to hodin me pepa ho na me office school ba. The process is that when you are back from school, you remove your shoes, you clean it down neatly and go and put it on the shoe rack in the corridor. Me ko yes obi a shoe go ubagye di se me ma me ba fa ne bag nsi ho odu corridor no ma na soro bofo yi me shoe na bie ne kire ase we bere fida shoe na me di esie no me ma me du ho na soro bofo de bie kire se oba ne shoe na bie ani a friend me yesi e na ko school de na si me si hwe ansi yesi uba fie de na si me si hwe ansi Osuba wa people shoe no na me say I am a people. Osi na shoe net is sign. Me say ma enye hwe. No say kofa bra. Na me shoe no buy. Me di shoe do dey osi den na aba me say abie. Osi ade na nkan kire me. Mebo, oni ta mebo no. Wan kan kire me say shoe na abie. Na me siesie ochina abichi anopa. Ube ya sanko school. Ube so sha so shoe no school. Hey! Listen to the story. I didn't tell my mother that I spoiled the shoe. And number two, I'm expecting that in the morning, she will get up and want to prepare me for school. No shoe. The only available shoe now is a sorry shoe. So when we're growing, we have name for shoes, for dresses. Shoe I dey call sorry. Yeah, go school. Look, I don't know why I'll be depressed at my age. But I'm saying that most of us, like she said, it's a deep thing we should think about. Some of us are helping our husbands, but the way we are helping them is not giving them the right life for living. How do I know how to support my husband so I don't offend him? Cindy, I like your point. Finish it and let Benjamin close for us.
And see, kasa about fees, so catch no one bisano for wow. Into war bana so no when who say we skaka crowd baby a media buano. And tresse o fanichi now only head mistress no kwaya one. O kasa no so no kase assembly any fee.
Assembly any fee. Head is just your friend and rich wife. Head is a very rich wife.
Oh wow, okay. And say assembly any fee no. And then now the head mistress no acquire one against your husband. That's what we done it. Wow. Na utimi enyasa na bema nso nimu ya okutia se yenum gwase na odi ato bema no.
Head mistress say one can hwe agire no. O se adwuma bi a oye na ompe ni gwase nti odi betua ansa later ne kunu tua no njema no na bema no so nyo ndoko tua fees no odi ma oba no te se me ba the school me crow and ko ni edede tu man me nko obi o me de mama yire na akutua
and the rabbi na say wabo
but all the same no One say all the same no say into kwabia any bia osuto no eyoma nti be ma ni mbisa for emwa na wo say wo boa no edru baby a wo betimi suggest na wa hwe ni abe ma ni be say oh me mpese nkwala ni betini efie no me wo sika bi say e wo honom sorry metimi e de aye na wo de ama me echire ana say sika bi say e da ho e wo confess mu metimo e de aboa na se wunya na yensa fan kwhye ho ye hu chire yen biomu a na yetimi akọ but one suggest for emwa no
san kobo ne ochina ye bedi no oba bi wasase ansa na ye ware no o just dikru no oba ware ne no pese osi dan wasase no so o se o mpene waya ade ana onya ade yetimi boye kunu yetimi boye kunu bosia no ntua daachi ana me bo mi kunu bosia daachi obi e de ne kunu e kokot se o ka se ombo bosia no mfanya wedding na mo ware yo betua no
Bianco Becca se mon pebosia. Only
yes.
Now, we say, we manage school, we in the Kotia, do a fine back Sacramento and Kajai. Because when we are man on, who by my discount, not the abundant to man, send the Okano. No Yama Kwana, I say, one who blame me play. Mukamunye Musadio. She can't one thing. On Casa, who by man or their man, or 2 on 2 man, I said, don't know about the man. Who said, oh, mamma, and I show more.
But that's all. It's
a wow, you manner. I can't himself now, Cheryl. When you say the papa and the way you be a man, but the mamma, not the one to man. It's you want one another can say, oh, papa, see me for mamma.
The old canny at the prayer. But at the senior woman can see a partner say, Senior Yano, the organogram, I will fear and say, bear money tree, na bed cheer. Mate, eye, nere. The Ososubio, eye, nkwala. Eti mi baby ametino. Me money to me ba me ho direct. Nkwala ne pe bibia, omo ko maame ho. Maame ba me ho a, nam de ama no. Me de mana, no ama nkwala na be ye, thank you. Enti anytime nkwala na ba me ho no. Enra me tompaboa e maame me ba baako. Okoka so hia bi na me mana se go to me. Ye de mpoma ne ba no. Me do fie no man fa ma no me de maame ne maame de share no say go and show it to daddy and say thank you. This is the channel in my house
and your pa
na say me man ware o yire bodam for eti ma ware me ensa no de to so me no enkola de fees ye ko tua fees na ade chia no pa na ye tua fees no me de school fees receipt ne ba omo mfa mbre me ya de ma omo maame gia no see ya betu fees no go and say thank you to daddy for your fees and it is a protocol. That is how I run my life. And I'm here. My wife is my first choice, not my children. Me. My wife is my first choice. So I can use my children's school fees to buy a wig for my wife to wear. That is me. Because if my wife is happy, the children will respect me. I would never take, if I have school fees left, and my wife have seen something nice. I did that before. Hey, I'm poor. Missika kape and kolani fees I'm there to hono. Sir, oh, now so you better come out. I will buy the wig for my wife and go and negotiate with the headmistress to come and pay the fees small. Yeah, you see my mind? Because if your wife is happy, look, your children will be happy. Right now, as I'm working, if I'm owing a lot in town and my wife is happy, I'm okay. The day I die, they will come to her and come and collect the children as creditors. And that is when God will cause her to become an oil dealer. Bible says when the prophet was living with the wife didn't go hungry. But when the prophet died, then the creditors came and said, your husband is owing us and left the 2 children for us as collateral. We are coming for them after his death. Then he went to the senior prophet and said, this is the story. He says, what do you have? He said, I have oil. He said, go and borrow vessels from your friends. And Bible says that until the vessels were finished, the oil never. Most of us, we have credited a lot to make our wives smile. They should pray we don't die. Because when we die, the creditors will come. Benjamin.
Counselor, when him said,
yeah.
Me mama, me mama anka ye papa ho asembone ankyere ye
sa
Unim now so sena papa ne de niama bebre ho na o de ye no a sena enye ne de wo now so abepe ne papa wo onti ase now so abepe munne enkoda ne nyina no ye papa sunsum da so ye papa sunsum da so e wo ye so say biye ni a omiye hu say ye papa no ona ye ne ma ne ye
so
ade bia wo ye bia no nti abepem ne papa ne wu ko nenso ye da so do because of that nti yam fama me no ensi form
that's all menka ena obi si otu ni bafo ni nansa e ka se na kamne ne bako meso ni ntokwa nti otu obofra no fo ena bebi a ho fie adu no enfie a wedu 20 years no ti ho fie fi mi fie mu o ti ho fie fi mi fie mu na hu se afi ahina mesumadi ne mawo enye se medi ubakro na mese wo na wonni mo papa mponi nita me nche wo papa no e ekwa ofa so ma na me ni nya wo na mesumadi 20 ti se wo se ya e no to me mu na me de wo mi suro ma o se obesi krom obi agoto mu na enti na asha atade bo na me kasa enti na me se ma me enkwasi asema aka kire akora yi e ho faso ne dey ube tunifo na ada na aka chen say now what is so no na ne papa to mu na where from this statement at this stage of your life? Do you know what you just done to the child? That the father is a rapist, but you wanted to advise the child. Oh, look, if we don't learn communication well, we will create war in the minds of the children. Who's the fresh boy? See, they papa they are still enjoying the father's blessing. Me can't be say, "Mama, me papa ko me yeba me nye kunu me nye yire ye nsua no eno so ye nkomo fura bedi ye pon Benjamin una wa last word ni apo wo amantumi afa no o chena betu nkomo no so Benjamin, are you there? Esuma Benjamin, you Esuma Benjamin was so ankasa ye pon ye de apona ye turu be see her. How to support
emotional being. Yes. It is a bibinia, Yamun Phyllis be a member of Sebi, Numansa. Network. You are cherry. If we say, Yena, from 20 minutes. Obabe Uba, Nebabe Funo. Otimeko Nyankopon ni mbunko tobi esre atom ene bonifache edema ne ba no se wo firi ne yamuti wodo no wo de ma no demum akoda akoro ya ne yonko ba nso awo no ye ne kunu no ono nso fun no a ono de onya akoma onya adwen foforo e de ko awurade ani mbompa ya se bi kura na bibi kura nkoto be ma ne yanka se ai se ye kan se wo ye ni baboni ni ana sa de na ye de atono nemu no me na mabenyina be ye panyi nemu oba ne de aye me Nyankopon nam so ade no to wo yam ne de ofum akoda na ekọ bibi na hu senya atete ne wo ho wo komu no de bia wo sere wade se wade se sa oba na mo na me so so e
the deep statement
inti yesere mo odo no a ya munya de mamma na musiki vengeance de mamma no ya munya sa akoma kron no a ne wiase emre etane Enye mema nko na be yare adamo. Enye mema nko na sebi. Yebenya sika wo wiase nyina da. Ye nyina ese hands go hands come. Enti nyankopon boy en sam yenu no. Onkum dware ne fa na ne fa dware bom. Enti esram bibie ne ya moma yenya ye hodo. Ene nti ase se de be ya ebetinya atena so bi. Da wase.
Bisma da wase papa.
Yami shall be brave.
O shira wo.
And then a futu be brave ewo.
That's it.
Na meso adia kakra mesre mema ne se eya ye pamancho be brave nye se ye jeje mo. Afonso wo bia ho. Na emu eto de bia na mo ye nwoma bia enya. Eya mo fansie mo yere mo. Ma mo disrespect mo yere mo. Eya na eto de bia mo ye ma emani hu a eno na ma ebufuo ne ya wo bi be hye mani mu ema mutimi ye nwoma bebre. Enye se ye jeje mu ana se ye pese ye di mu bone. Na eto de bia ye sere mo se mo ya de bia enya. Eya mo fa anidie ma ye na mo fa nwoma bi nsie. Edamase.
Bida munyina ase na enne aseme da pampa so enumere we e wo Neat FM fiti no num apa ho semedu e aseme e asefem kakra. The story for today is very dangerous. Wait and read it on TikTok. If your mother-in-law is requesting that you marry your sister-in-law or impregnate your sister-in-law, or he will take away your wife from you, what will you do? Wait for the story. And why won't you follow me on TikTok, counselor_. Follow me, say, I'm about when you let me follow me, say, and can come more mobile and then you know, Madame Sipa Cindy, man of faith, fresh guy, dear Mahunida, victory, dear Miamedia, Miami side chick back up, Benjamin Mahuni, debia, rich wife. Today, you help us so much with your lifestyle story. We've not finished with the topic. How to be a supportive wife. But you see, you brought reality to bear and you have directed our conversation. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. Take care of yourself. Remember that life is not how you live it, but how you want to live it. Your gifts are appreciated. Cindy, gift no nyama mi ajimomo na manana send na me ndawas. 0546. Ubia obeso ye bibia send mu mo ne no bobua. Ye better credit. 0546. One talk credit in life may your life for 3 hours. 0546 279 344. Cindy, when you're not zero. Hold on. It's what I'll show on YouTube, what I'll show on Facebook. I mean, shira munina. Ele clean munina. I mean, shira more. One mobile YouTube. I mean, shira munina. Yeah, me at the same time. Once the Akosia, that's it. Every way the ever can is something. The story is something nasty. They cannot say, but has a lot of lessons in it. My name is Counselor George Luttrell. In case you want help, call me on 0277 609 644. Remember that this show is proudly brought to you by MSP. Yeah, this is brought to you by MSP 30, and so get yourself Makwe Ginger Honey Chips. MSP 30 is the boy on the block, the girl on the block. Please order yours now for painful menstruation. Everywhere you are, painful menstruation, painful cycle, your flow is not coming, you are getting to menopause, hot flashes. All you need is this. Stop the paracetamol, stop the suppository, stop all the painkillers. Go for MSP 30. Call me on 0277 609 644. Cindy, are you ready? Cindy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
0546
0546
279
279
344.
344.
That's my name. So thank you very much for the blessing. Okay. Please follow me, Cindy. Let me see you late in this afternoon, 5 o'clock. We have another story to discuss. And tomorrow morning, too, we'll continue with how to be a supportive wife. Ginger honey chips, Makwe ginger chips, Makwe ginger chips, Makwe ginger chips. These two products are from Counselor Luttrell's camp. Hear me. This is coming from Work Consult. Choose some. In America, it's 862-215-2007. This one is in America, 862-215-2007. And in Ghana, 0277-609-644. I'm honored you came to join me. good afternoon to you all. God bless you. Take care of yourself. And remember, whatever you want to achieve on earth, it is possible. I'll see you late in the afternoon. Good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of us. Remember, this show is proudly sponsored by MSP 30 and Makwe Ginger Honey Chips. I'll see you at the other side. Bye-bye.
I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpadashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you.